Hell, it's about time.
We are taking it up a notch.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the thing that
Yep.
they got you. So
It's each team has 1 point. Oh, my slide!
10 workers go down.
Mine on the dash. I like the idea. That is a very saturated mineral line. Oh, but it hits the overlord. Overlords. Oh.
Alright, there we go.
Yes! I've been practicing with those for the last week.
He's got his medication on hand. Oh, but he gets surrounded.
Oh, and he question marks him.
Oh.
DM's his friend. I like it. It's always fun when you play your friend.
Does he have another blink? Very yes. Very nice. Bruce does have enough to really take on this army. He just needs to blink on top of it. Finish off those cyclones.
Looks like he's mostly defensive looking. Oh, there
Yep,
we go.
there
There
we
we go.
There's this time. Got in the way of this army. Very nice storm. Kills it.
He's gonna be it. GG's. Oh,
Yeah, going straight for the workers. Huge economic damage. 24 workers going down. Oh no, that's a bad storm. That he walked through all the Protoss units got stormed there. Very few of the
They're going to be taking on the 2-time world champion SirMalagant. He has come in with guns ablaze. That is currently 30 units. We have the GG.
Pull it up!
Minnesota Barcraft, FSL team, manages to get a GG. A very good try overall. These didn't work. You know? Oh, you're not.
To a 2-0 victory over GG Izzy. GG's call.
7-10, multiply there. We have the GG. Alright, great.
And welcome to the FSL. My name is Nucleo, and I think my camera is frozen. Maybe we can do a quick reload on video. Today we have the Special Tactics versus Angry Space Hares. Fighting over seeds. Actually, this is an elimination map, so the seeds have already been decided. Special Tactics in Seed 4, currently leading 5-1, and Angry Space Hares in Seed 3 currently. So whoever wins this weekend will advance forward to play PsyOp Gaming. And then whoever wins that will advance forward to play Pull the Boys in the grand finals. Yeah, quite a sizable lead for Special Tactics at the moment. We're gonna see if Angry Space Hares can pull it back, maybe even bring it to an ace. Yeah, we still have so many matches to play, and we have a lot of cover at first. So first up is going to be DarkMenace versus SgtABC. This is actually a rematch from the individual championship, and also from last season as well. Their matches in the last season were pretty great. We have SgtABC versus Pacha. SgtABC, I think, has been taking a little bit of a hiatus from StarCraft. He's been busy in life, and yeah, Pacha has been playing a fair amount. So we'll see if Pacha can put some wins on the board for his team. We have SirMalagant versus Frost. I know SirMalagant is quite confident in his versus Terran. And Frost is a relatively newer player, so it'll be cool to see what he can bring to the table. And then Cubano making his debut in FSL versus Frost as well. Let's get the players in for a quick interview. Or a quick, yeah, pre-game interview.
All right.
Hello.
Hey, welcome SgtABC, welcome SgtABC. We're just having a quick little talk show before DarkMenace gets on, unless Pacha is available.
Yeah, I think Pacha is available. He just
okay.
answered me.
Okay. So yeah, we could do Pacha versus SgtABC first, if once he gets on. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? What do you think about your odds today?
Well, I mean, 300cc minerals.
300cc minerals, but does SgtABC also have 300cc minerals?
He has larva.
He has larva.
I'm gonna hopefully make a hatchery highway. That's the hope.
Yeah, each hatchery will produce faster larvae, so your reinforcements will be faster. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Now, to be clear for the viewers here, both of these guys are from the Angry Space Hares. They are down currently 4 points. Now,
Yeah, I'm representing Special Tactics, one of the players.
yeah. KJ here on production played some pretty great team games yesterday, putting some points on the board for his team.
Finally.
Yeah, no, Special Tactics has it rough, like relatively in the seasons, this season and the prior season actually.
We got JMPZ back, so let's drag him in.
Yeah.
Pacha is.
And Pacha too. And we just need you guys on camera, and then I will hop off, so you guys got it.
Got you.
I am on camera.
Now, SgtABC, you're also for clutching at certain points. So, actually, I think we know this firsthand. We played you guys, and we had a pretty sizable lead, but yeah, then you clutched 2 points and brought us to an ace last weekend.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't expected. I wasn't aiming to. I wasn't expecting to win. Anyway, so.
Yeah, I think you and your opponent were around the same level. I think maybe you were slightly favored because of the EU bias. EU MMR is just better than NA MMR. But yeah, no. I thought your unit control was pretty great. I think you shy away from spellcasters. Medic JR had you on spellcasters. But yeah, like just with your unit control, you were able to pull it through. Yeah, so let's focus on the players now. We have Pacha and SgtABC here, ready to play. How are you guys feeling?
Doing all right.
Feeling pretty good.
Awesome, yeah. So SgtABC, I know you've been relatively busy in life, mostly working, I believe. Have you been playing a lot of StarCraft recently?
I've been trying to. I've played quite a few games on this new patch. I'm still kind of a free, I guess you'd say freestyler. I've got to just do better at getting in people's faces to keep a scout going on what the unit comp is, and that will help me decide. But Yeah.
Yeah.
Roach King. I've also been liking Lingbane Hydra. I don't know what's going on with that, but I've been really enjoying the Lingbane Hydra.
It's a fun composition. I'm definitely a Lingbane Hydra enjoyer myself. Yeah, Pacha, you were going up against another Zerg player. I think you've been playing a fair amount of Zergs recently in the FSL.
Yeah, actually, that's my favorite matchup, to be honest. Even though it was quite difficult in the early days of the 5.0.16 patch, now with this new 300 mineral CC, honestly, like looking at it objectively, I think it's a very questionable change. Obviously, favorable to Terran, so I'm not really complaining. But it is what it is.
I wouldn't even say that was the craziest buff to Terran. Ghost going from 3 supply to 2 supply again is the one that worries me.
That too. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a very big buff. Obviously, the 300cc helps a ton when you get your murals going, but the fact that Ghosts are now back to 2 supply, I'm sure Clem is really happy at the moment.
So normally I would agree with you, JMPZ, but there were so many up and downs with the Ghost that I think we still need to see where that settles, because they also nerfed the move speed, so it is actually a lot easier to touch the Ghost now.
Correct. Nerf the move speed. Also, snipe is more energy now, so they only have 2 snipes at max energy, and I think slightly lower health, if I recall.
Yeah, they knock down the health by like 25, so like even though you can mask them, like the most infuriating thing in ZVT was just trying to touch the Ghost, because they would just run back to their tanks and their planetaries and then start sniping. Like that was tilting for sure. Anyway, enough therapy. I'm sure you guys are ready to play. Let's separate you out into your respective lobbies. Let's get the party going as well, actually. Let's do that real quick.
Oh yeah, let me open StarCraft. I'm sorry, I'm so far behind today.
All good.
Stayed up till pretty late hours actually grinding StarCraft, so definitely got in some solid practice. But as KJ said in the chat, he has issues with basically people massing Ghosts and basically turtling, and breaking through them has been challenging, at least for me, for sure.
Yeah. All right. Did you guys decide on any maps? Do we have a list of roster maps?
I don't have any issue except no veto Old Sun. Oh yeah, I veto Old Sun.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
but that specific map isn't in the FSL map pool. But yeah, we can get you some maps here. Let's do why not like Amygdala and Out? I feel like that's like Terran favored, then Zerg favored, I think.
Okay.
Do that. Cool.
I'm gonna be joining back the Angry Spacer, so...
Yep,
Alright,
thank
cool.
you,
Thank you.
Comic.
Alright, be right back.
Definitely looking forward to this. Angry Spacers definitely have a hill to climb. Being down as much as they are, I believe we figured out yesterday on stream that the magic number is 8. So whichever team gets to 8 points is automatically the winner and advancing. But obviously, if the series goes to 7-7, then we will be having my favorite thing, the ace match.
We're just getting to adjust his camera slightly.
He's in there about as much as War Bunnies is.
Yeah.
Just different angle.
I am also an ace match enjoyer. It would be nice to see Special Tactics doing better in general in the FSL. They had a little rough this season and the prior season. Looks like the players are ready. Let's just confirm that real quick.
Get me in the lobby, please.
Oh, you're not in the... Oh, right, you didn't...
I wasn't in the party.
Right.
Thank you, sir. Beautiful. I'm good to go.
We got it ready from SgtABC. We just need to confirm with Ghost Dragon. Or, Pacha. There we go.
Beautiful.
And we're loading into game 1 on Amygdala.
Definitely ready for this. So, yeah, as special tactics, only needing 3 maps total, it is definitely a big hill to climb. You definitely want to try to get off on the right foot here, and we'll see if Pacha is able to do that for Angry Spacers.
For sure. In the top right, we have the yellow Zerg player. His name is
SgtABC.
And he is playing for the team of
Special Tactics.
And in the lower left, we have the blue Terran, and he is
Pacha.
playing for the team of
Angry Space Hares.
Yeah, I'm wondering, SgtABC before this game, he mentioned that he had like some issues like playing a little blind, just scouting in general, knowing what he needs to make, because he can be caught blindsided. He calls himself a bit of a what did he say? He said like freestyler.
I heard him say Roach
yeah.
King as well.
Yeah.
I know he loves his roaches. Kind of like Hyper Turtle, I know is definitely a roach enthusiast as well. It is the hardest thing about, like, as you're getting better at the game of StarCraft, trying to know when to scout, how to scout, etc., etc. And it is a little bit harder, I feel, to scout against Terran, because obviously they have a lot of units that can shoot up.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of Marines can deny the Overlord Scout, but if they're denying the Overlord Scout, you gotta ask yourself, why are they denying the Overlord Scout? Some Terrans definitely like to hide their hand. Some Terrans will hide their hand even if they're playing something totally normal, like a 2-1-1.
Yeah, just make it as annoying as possible for you to, get your scout off. It's definitely something I always recommend, obviously, trying to prevent the opponent from getting the information. But
although you can get a lot of clues by just like running like a few lings forward into the natural. Like, what are they gonna do? Like, if they're building Hellions, what are they gonna do? Let you kill the workers? Like, no, they're gonna come down there and show their Hellions. Or if they're doing 2-on-1, they're gonna show their Marines and stuff like that.
That was not a CC first from Pacha, was it?
I think it was, actually. It was part of the
Okay. He's going double racks. I know Pacha really likes his big ball of Marines. I mean, when you have one of the best units in the game available at tier 1, it makes sense. For sure, especially when they're upgraded. But yeah, that was very different. Making the CC in the wall, and it's already almost upgraded too, so
yeah.
Then at the worker count, he is behind a couple. But yeah, no real threat coming from the Zerg anytime soon. He hasn't even made a single ling, and not on the production tab either.
Yeah. So Pacha does take a slight penalty by just waiting for the CC to fly over. Normally that'll be built on the low ground, but given the fact that SgtABC did not go pool first in this game, I think there's no real threat.
Yeah, and honestly, SgtABC still has not made a single army unit besides Queens, but I don't really count those because they basically hang around the hatcheries and spread creep. But yeah, still no lings in production for SgtABC, so a Reaper could have definitely, been really, really annoying, but obviously I have the dot eye and Pacha doesn't.
Yeah. Oh, no, I would consider Queens on my side of the map are an army unit. Queens off creep and not Nidus are not an army unit.
Yeah, I mean, 38 supply into the game without a single ling, and in most cases I would be terrified. But hey, man, he's getting away with it. He's able to drop his third hatchery. Speaking of which, it's almost done, and he's already got a macro hatchery on the way. He's gonna have a with the larva update and the amount of hatcheries he's got on the way, he's gonna have a lot of larva. Did he wall himself in though?
Terran or Protoss?
Or the Zerg player. I'm pretty sure he's walled in here.
Sorry, when I say
there's a
Protoss,
hole
I meant Zerg. Definitely not Protoss. No, that's not a wall. There's a little gap there where I think the queen should be able to walk through. If not a queen, a Zergling should definitely be able to. Actually, I'm not even sure.
It looks really tight.
Definitely a Zergling. I think a queen can walk through there if I had to guess. Oh, okay. We gotta move out. Pacha on the move with a bunch of Marines running around the donut hole of Amygdala.
Still no army, besides 4 queens.
The Marines are splitting on either side because of the donut hole. This might end up biting him in the bum.
But like, there's still no Zerglings in production. There's still no army.
That is correct. There is no army and there is stim. Those Marines stim forward. They're going after the queen and the overlord, and they do get the overlord.
They have 8 drones here.
Yeah, 8 drones, some lings in production, a couple of roaches. Yeah, SgtABC is gonna take a lot of economic damage here.
Oh yeah.
I think SgtABC is still just gathering his defenses, grouping his queens, waiting for those units to pop out before he chooses to defend. In the meantime, I think he's running away a few drones, but most of them are being taken out.
Yeah, I would love to see Pacha. He's got both of these eBays. He's got nothing but Raxes. I would love to see 1-1 made on both of these eBays. He's got the money to do it. Just all he needs to do is just start the upgrades.
He might not need it. He's taken so much momentum right now, and he's reinforcing with a new group of Marines. Like a new group of Marines with a fresh stim may be able to break the front. Now,
100%.
There are a couple of time crawlers and banelings in production. This wall is actually going to work against SgtABC though.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to make it a lot harder for him. And yeah, his queen's blocking his units.
And the banelings are caught between the roaches as well. But yeah,
they're just
banelings do get on top of the Marines, and yeah, Pacha's a little too slow to react there. So it looks like this will be a defense for the time being, but not without a lot of damage. Pacha currently leading by about 16 workers. He has a 3rd CC on the way though, so 3rd CC SCV production is going to allow Pacha to really scale the advantage in his favor.
And he's got 6 Raxers right now. He's got the factory started. The 3rd CC, yeah, 1-1 on the way. He does have the armory on the way. Probably perfect timing for that armory if he wants to start 2-2 right away as soon as the 1-1 finishes. He would like to see him saturate these factories at the... Oh, he double lifted! Oh no.
Oh, lifted both of his command centers?
Yeah, okay. Yep, and now he's fixing his workers on the gases, which is huge. So yeah, I think Pacha's got a solid lead in this game. The only thing he's got to be careful of is Marines definitely do not do well into Banelings, but hey, with the upgrades, they can survive a Baneling blast.
Yep. I think the composition that SgtABC is going for is currently better. Now there are tanks being produced and some Marauders as well. Oh yeah, but not if the Link's going forward like that.
Yeah, he needs to run away.
Yeah, I don't think SgtABC has any business being out on the map unless he's about to all in right now.
Yeah, and
which might actually be the play.
Yeah. He needs to get Bane speed as soon as possible. But looking around, he's only got 2 gases saturated. Well, not even fully. He's only got 2 of 3 on the one in the main. He needs to really start working on getting gas to get these Banes some speed.
Well, I think he's a little mineral starved as well with the amount of units that he lost. Looking at the saturation, the saturation in the natural's not even completed. Typically,
well, he just finished the. He just put all the ones from the natural mineral line because he was 16-16 onto the gases, so that's why he lost the mineral saturation. But yeah, it's definitely going to be hard for him.
I mean, considering that the Zerg units typically have I think 3-1 mineral to gas ratio at this stage, until you get to late game units, I think it would be a lot better to just mine the minerals right now.
They're gonna run into each other.
They are about to run into each other. A few
they're on
made. Oh, but the Banelings crash onto the Marauders. Still, SgtABC does get the jump on Pacha right here. Takes out the tank almost instantly, but not enough damage was done to the bio. There's still a lot of DPS here.
Yeah, if those banelings would have not connected on those Marauders and they would have hit
Yeah.
those Marines, I think it would have been much better for Sergeant ABC. But Pacha's up double supply right now. He is. I don't see a world where even with 4 hatcheries, because of his starved economy, I don't see a world where he's going to be able to hold this push if it gets to his side of the map.
And this is the trouble with losing your army here. You have to make some units just to make sure that you don't die afterwards, and this is just exacerbating the economic situation even more now for Sergeant ABC.
Yeah, because every unit he makes is not a drone. Pacha, man.
Now, does Pacha
really
realize
like
how
it.
big the lead that he has is? Looks like he's pushing out again, so I think maybe he does.
Yeah. And with this current army, looking at the production tab, there is Bane Speed on the way and Carapace, but he's making Hydras, and I don't think Hydras is going to do much into this army. This Terran Deathball is going to be, especially when these tanks get sieged.
Yeah, nice split on the tanks as well, just making it harder to fully attack that army. That third base goes down almost instantly, no contest from Sergeant ABC. Sergeant ABC does go in with the Baneling speed. A lot of those Banelings do crash onto the Marauders though, and looks like we get the Jwarnini. GG.
There we go. That's the English I was looking for. Okay, hey, good on Pacha. I knew the last few weeks have been rough for him, but he seems like he had a plan there and he was able to execute it.
Yeah, got a very aggressive build now. Wasn't even all that committed because it was a fast expand into 5 racks. 5 racks skip timing. Yeah, I guess he kind of just caught Sergeant ABC a little unprepared there. Next map is going to be Washout.
I think that's exactly what Sergeant ABC said his weakness was as well, was he wasn't sure where the game state was or the scouting, and he missed the move out basically until the Terran was on top of his third, and he was basically just behind on producing the army units he needed.
Yeah. Pacha putting another point on the board following Sunny D earlier this weekend. For Angry Space Hares, they're that much closer to evening things out.
Yeah.
We just need we need our observer in this game as well. Looks like we got the ready from both players. Just waiting for obs.
Oh. I think.
So yeah, I think just having like one spotterling there would have done wonders for Sergeant ABC. He had like all the units, he had all the tech that he needed to hold the push like that. He just didn't know it was coming. Alright.
Yeah. Oh, Pacha, his camera died, okay.
Yeah.
Let him know. But yeah, I think the thing about Amygdala also is with it being that giant donut, as long as you like look at the exit paths, yeah, you might miss a medevac here or there, but if he had, you know, some overlords in the correct spots as well, that could have given him the scouting information he needed.
Yeah, having that ring of vision as Zerg is very important. For the other races, normally they'll just like send out a Marine or a Zealot, or they'll build a forward pylon or a forward depot, just so they have like that equivalent information. For Zerg, they just kind of get it for free with their supply depots and with very inexpensive links.
Yep. Yeah, the overlords are, you know, great, and the scouterlings are great, but if you're an F2 champion, it doesn't help you when your links just run home after you press that button. So.
Oh yeah, definitely not, no. Ghost Dragon says he's back. See if he can readjust his camera slightly. Can we get it pointed? think it might also be that the view with the camera too, so it just needs to be a little bit more dead center.
That's good. If that should be fine.
Ready, players?
That one's better. Yeah. As long as like we see about as much as we see of War Bunnies, that should be good.
Yeah. We got the ready from show.
Some people like to be mysterious.
I think he's ready. Want to get the confirmation just because we had that technical difficulty.
I think he's so locked in he does not see your message. There we go.
There we go. Just taking a moment to mentally collect himself.
Yeah, he's definitely I don't want to say he like plays on emotions, but he's definitely one of our more like emotional players when something good happens or he gets the win and stuff like that. I saw him shaking his head at the end of last game, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with having passion for the game and wanting to do well.
You are watching.
He's able to adjust it.
Alright, in the bottom, we have the red Zerg player down 1 point in this series. His name is
SgtABC.
And he is playing for the team of
Special Tactics.
And in the upper right, up 1-0, trying to bring his team back into this. It is the blue Terran, and he is...
Pacha.
And he represents the team of...
Angry Space Hares.
So we'll see what build Pacha brings out this time, whether he goes for his early CC or not.
Yeah, I mean, that was... I don't think I've seen CC first for a long time, but hey, man, maybe he knew SgtABC was going to be really defensive there and able to pull that out, because it definitely worked for him. He definitely had the worker lead for a long period of time.
Yeah. One thing I think that, like, typically makes a lot of sense is, like, you should play what you practice. Like, if you don't have enough time to, like, really practice a build, then just stick to what you know, because that's what you're going to play best. So maybe for SgtABC, what he's been practicing is standard macro games, and for him to just veer off and try to do something aggressive first time might not be the play for him if he knows that he typically needs a little work on builds to get them down.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me. I mean, a build could be the best build in the game, but if you don't know what to do with it, I do not recommend doing it. I recommend sticking to what you know and what works best for you.
Yeah, SgtABC just moving his first two overlords forward into forward positions. They're probably just going to nestle right on top of the natural. So he'll be able to scout exactly what's going on when the base gets lifted and put down at the natural.
Yeah, he's got it in perfect spacing here. He does see the bunker coming out right in front of him. He won't see the CC, but if he's like me at the end of the game, I always check the replay and play like a good 10-15 seconds of it to see what happened exactly in the beginning, to see the kind of build my opponent's going for. But Pacha not going for the double racks this game. He is going for more of a 1-1 style right now. We'll see if he goes up to the starport or not, but yeah, last game I think he went 5 racks before he dropped his first factory.
Yeah. 4 lanes in production for SgtABC right now. I assume just to defend the first unit should it come across the map. Speed on the way. Yep, just looking like a typical macro game from here.
Yeah, Pacha not going for the Reaper again, just
yeah, there's a reactor on the barracks. Oh, wait, hold on. I saw 2 factories in production for a second. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a second factory on the way. This is gonna be mech.
I don't think I've ever seen Pacha play mech. I know he really liked his marine balls.
He did versus Bean.
Oh, okay.
Cyclone Hellion mech. I think he was a little too Hellion heavy versus a primarily Roach composition.
Got it. That could be a very strong composition though, because the fact that the Cyclones auto lock on drive me insane as a Zerg player.
I think they would be very difficult to use if they didn't auto lock on.
Oh, 100%, as they should be though, because they can run for 9 years while they're locked on at a high level. But yeah, I can understand for lower level it would be much harder, but at high level I think you should have to earn it.
Yeah. Cyclones are tricky because, like, if the other person's paying attention, they can just keep dancing them forward and back at the edge of creep and just keep whittling away your army. But
Alright, this is a big committed attack by SgtABC. He's bringing 32 lings to the other side of the map. It's going to be 32 lings against 2 bunkers and 2 Hellions. And Cyclones on the way, but I think it's going to be hard for him. Oh yeah, he pulls everything out of the bunker, and this is going to allow these lings to get on top of it. Oh,
yeah, looks like he missed the opportunity to surround it in that moment. He sees the 4 Hellions, so SgtABC does have to get damage done with this.
Yeah, 100%. No, you can't turn around. You have to go.
Yeah, you gotta keep moving forward there to force those Hellions into a corner. Maybe split the Banelings a little bit too. Looks like he's going straight for the wall. He does not take down the depot right away. It looks like it is burning. It may burn down before Pacha decides to repair.
Oh,
it's gonna be
so close.
So close.
I like the attempt to try to get that, you know, the little supply depot thingy to bring it back to full health. Very neat little trick Terrence can do, and he almost killed the reactor on the factory as well, but barely hanging on. But now, SgtABC should know what he's going up against. Unfortunately,
up against.
They have a lot more lanes, though. This is a lot. This is another committed attack, and I don't think he killed any Hellions.
He did not, no. So yeah, the amount of Hellions and Cyclones is just continuing to build for the moment.
This is very scary.
Without resetting the count of mech units here, SgtABC does not have the ability to drone currently. Well, I guess he has the defensive units right now. He could drone if he wanted to.
Yeah, he does have a lot of lings.
Yeah. And I think, he's just gonna fully all in from here. Maybe just go again with another round of lings and banelings, but like this time he really has to overwhelm.
Yeah, I just don't. That's so many Hellions there. Like one fire from any of them is gonna roast whatever line they go on. This is gonna be very hard, especially with this like Sim City he's got with these supply depots. It's gonna be very hard for him to get in there. And they're gonna try.
Yeah, the lings get on top of a few Hellions and a few Cyclones, but the rest of them just free to fire away. And looks like he halved the amount of lings with that move. SgtABC tries to transition out of here, making 8 drones right now, but he's well behind in the economy at the moment.
Look at the units lost tab. That'll tell you the story of this game.
Yep. That's, I think, greater than 4, almost 4 times efficiency, I think.
Yeah, that's some really good efficiency for Pacha, for sure. And and he can repair these mech units if he really needs to, and guess what? That's exactly what he's doing. And now he's going to start moving up. I'm not sure if this is a move out, but yeah, he's bringing some SCVs to continue the repairs as they need, and yeah, this is going to be a very hard hold. And a good scouting here by SgtABC, but again, moving the units, so they kind of just, run past each other, but I don't think this third base is going to be able to be held on for SgtABC.
I don't think so either. Now if Pacha just stays off of creep and doesn't take a huge baneling hit here, he should be able to just dance forward and back. Speaking of banelings, banelings come around for a flank right there.
But perfect pullback, and here we go. The roasty boys are here.
So there aren't that many Hellions with this. If SgtABC still had the amount of links that he had earlier, like he could have surrounded this and overwhelmed it. Because the Cyclones themselves, they do a lot of damage, but they're very fragile. Yeah.
And he's definitely gonna lose this third base. And at the same time, if I'm Pacha, you got the damage you needed here. You don't really need to do much more. It's got Blue Flame on the way, Magfield Accelerator. Got pretty much everything he needs.
So Pacha only has 2 command centers right now, so he hasn't even built a third. It looks like a third CC is on the way now. Oh, SgtABC does have a lot of links just running by the army. He could have surrounded there.
Yeah, and unfortunately now I think it's
Yeah, these aren't
little
blue flame
too
hellions.
late.
He could have surrounded that and killed that before he lost like most of his army.
That's very unfortunate for him. Another move command.
Yeah, even so,
And
more
yeah, I don't see a world where he can hold
arrived.
this. It's double the supply. He's going to be able to kill a lot of these overlords. There's 5 of them in the front. Blue flame is finished. Yeah, 2-0 to Pacha. What a great start for Angry Space Hares.
Yeah, what a supply block hit that he's hitting right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the natural looks like it will go down. The 3rd base. The 4th base will not see the light of day.
Yeah, and we are going to see the tap out here any moment.
Bunch of banelings in production right now. SgtABC just fighting to his last. Banelings get cancelled though, and then Blue Flame does finish. We get the GG.
Should definitely seem prepared this week. He put in the time.
Alright, let's bring these players back.
Good job, Pacha. Good job.
Welcome back, players. Welcome back. So yeah, Pacha putting 2 points on the board for Angry Space Hares, playing a wide range of styles in that series. Yeah, so Pacha, have you been working on those builds specifically? Were you practicing them on Ladder to Breakout today?
That's correct. Yeah. CC first builds, especially now with this new 16B hotfix, so-called hotfix, is much more feasible, I would say. And what I found is that extra 100 minerals you save on the CC, you can then invest in a bunker, so that can help, prevent against any sneaky early Zergling run-bys, that kind of thing. It still doesn't flow quite perfectly. There are still, a couple seconds of button mashing because you're waiting on minerals for your next SCV or something like that. But this is much more of a feasible playstyle now.
Cool. Yeah, and you also played a Cyclone mech style. I saw you bust that out versus being the Bard another time. She was using a heavier Roach army, and it looks like you corrected this time by having a bit more Cyclones. Have you been finding success with that as well, just staying off creep and dancing forward and back?
Yeah, and quite honestly, you could do that with Bio as well. In fact, that was the meta for years and years in 5.0.15 and prior. Big like main Bio army kind of spread out on the edge of the creep. Widow Mines there as well. But the battle mech style is like a slightly fresh take on that, which I like as well.
Cool. And yeah, SgtABC. Yeah, in the first series, I think before the series started, you had mentioned that like the one thing that you want to work on is just like your scouting and like just knowing like what's up, like what's going on with you and your opponent. I'm guessing you didn't see the initial move out from with the Marine Marauder around the Amygdala donut ring.
I don't even know. I kept on thinking that I was doing the right thing, and then life decided to go, nope.
I think if you missed the move out, which I think is probably what happened, you had all the tech that you needed to hold that attack. But yeah, like you just need to know like, oh, there's an attack coming. Like now is the time to like actually make the units. Like Ling Bane would have crushed that. I think you just got caught a little surprised.
In that first game, honestly, when I think with my initial Marine push, your Lings connected really well and like wrecked that entire push. The one that I think took out your 3rd hatchery. So that was.
Yeah, if he was able to prevent the 3rd hatchery from going down, like if he saw the movement coming out, he was able to produce the units maybe 30 seconds sooner, he would have been able to crash those into those Marines, and then it would have been, game 1 from there. But unfortunately, after he lose the 3rd hatch, even though he did get really good Bane connections after that, he was just a little bit too far behind at that point, especially with how how well you macroed up. You had pretty much 3 CC almost complete at that time with your 5 racks, and your 1-1 was on the way. So you were definitely like scaling to the later portions of the game. So yeah, it was definitely not having the information definitely hurt SgtABC in game 1, but the Bailey connections were really good.
Yeah, and then game 2, there were actually moments even after your initial Ling Bane flood didn't work out, SgtABC. Like there were moments where I'm like, oh, you might actually have enough units to actually surround those Cyclone mech and actually kill it, because they weren't blue flame Hallions yet.
I mean, heck, I had like 70 Ling out, 50 to 70 Ling out, and I'm like, surely I have enough now. And when I went in there, I was like, he probably has freaking upgrades.
Well, you initially ran past the army and lost probably 20 to 30 Lings.
Yeah, I realized that I moved command, and I'm like,
and if you initially had attacked it before the reinforcements got there, I think it would have been, flipped around and much better on your side. But unfortunately, move command is definitely something that happens to us all.
Yeah, because like you had more bases than Pacha did actually, so like I think the game.
Hey guys,
might
check
have
chat.
been
There's some issue with SgtABC. Can you guys bring him in? Let's chat with him. Sorry to interrupt, but it's a game issue.
Sure. Let's. Thank you, players.
All right, good job, Pacha. Take it easy. I'm gonna get out of here.
Well
we're celebrating my 9-year anniversary.
Congratulations!
Congrats!
No better way to celebrate.
Yeah.
Right.
Wish it had 2 wings with it, but that's okay. Y'all be safe, and thank you for the game, Pacha. Good job. Good job.
Well played.
All right, so SgtABC I don't see on Discord.
I think he had to go.
Yeah, what didn't make sense was he was okay with pushing it, but then now he can't. So I don't understand what happened there.
I think he didn't realize that long, but then again, it was
just
only
one
like
match. It was a
20
2-0.
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. That wasn't the. So can we get a sub for him? We'd rather not have a forfeit. This is crazy.
Is Frost willing to play another series? That's the only person that would match up.
Yeah, I think Frost is the only one who's eligible to play against DarkMenace.
And you mentioned that he was there, so he could take his place.
Yeah, I mean, if Frost is down to play, we'll just run a marathon with
We'd
Frost.
We'd rather have something rather than nothing, but that was just...
Yeah. So if DarkMenace and Frost are ready, we can just start Frost going for 3 series back to back to back.
Yeah, he's gonna have 3 series on him. He's just gonna be facing Zerg and 2 Protosses.
Yeah, he's just gonna be the wall for Angry Space Hares. He's either gonna be their hero, or he's gonna give it his best. I don't see either one in Discord right now. If they are listening to the stream, if they could both join Discord lobbies, we could drag them in here and get it all set up. Let me see if I ping them, if it'll help.
Yeah, I just pinged Frost. I don't see him in Discord. Looks like he's online, but just hasn't joined Discord itself. That's very unfortunate, because we reordered for just to give DarkMenace a little bit more time to hop on.
I wish he would have just told us, hey, sorry, I have to play right away.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate. I understand that. He probably didn't want to,
Yeah, and maybe he didn't know exactly how much time that he had.
Yeah. So I see DarkMenace. So Frost is all we need to join a channel. Frost is going to be playing.
Or maybe we can do Cubano. Yeah, we would maybe go to a break.
We'll go to a break and sort this out outside so you guys can chit chat with them directly. We'll be right back.
Okay.
But everyone's playing the same player, so Frost is the one we need to play all 3 sets. So we can't really substitute. But yeah, we'll see everyone when we get a break. We'll get some words from Frost here.
Yeah, we also have. Oh yeah, you're right. Yes, SirMalagant versus Frost, correct.
It would be Cubano versus Frost.
Viking versus Rupture. Those Hellions.
Yeah.
There's only so much they can do against Roach Queen.
Yeah. Moving forward there.
Yeah, he has his finger on the button, no doubt. He does have some extra units. Okay, there we go. Doom drop, I think, right on top of that.
And we are live. Welcome,
Oh, wow.
everyone to Angry
All
Spacers versus PsyOp Gaming.
Pacha. Lanix Magic.
We're in full whack-a-mole mode here, and they are dropping the locusts. And now the Marines being lured over there, and in the meantime, that natural completely undefended. The locusts pouncing on all the FCVs. Yeah,
Oh, those ultras don't have a lot of armor, though.
No, they do not have their extra armor yet. So, yeah, it's one of those things about.
And we got the GG.
We got the GG.
Alright, let's see if you can get this wall down. There are a few Hellions here.
Yeah, well,
Wall goes
did
down.
a great job. That might be too late. There is nothing close to a wall on the high ground. There is the age-old strategy, and by age-old time, but pulls a few of the workers out, and that's it. GG. Lanix Pacha takes it serious.
Sunny B. Curtain time.
There we go. Doom drop, I think, right on top of that tank. There are Vikings within range, and yeah, some poor Marines that were still right-clicked on those medevacs, walking into tank fire. All of this is to depend. Those Marines have to get right between those choke points, between the...
Yeah, Sunny D attacking right into this tank line. The bio is already very low.
Right. Splash damage against units that are already...
Sunny D just sending wave after wave, and we get the GG.
GG! Yeah, just exactly. I don't think he expected his opponent to have this many Ravens.
Oh yeah,
Right,
but
Ravens
that's an
Ravens
ambitious.
lift up. Oh,
Yeah, that was an ambitious drop off.
Every single one of those Vikings went down. The air armies clashing each other, but now we got Marine support, and we're getting a lot of damage done here. I don't spend those minerals on.
Oh yeah, no, I just looked at the minerals right there.
GG.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to reverse again.
21 workers
Now,
going down.
meantime,
Great
though-
damage for just a handful of.
Sure, but those Hellions.
Yeah, moving forward there into that wall.
Yeah, exactly. And one good thing, this attack did draw the Mulus back.
Yeah, no, I actually do, but she may lose the third base for this. Bean has to evac the workers here.
March them ahead.
Yeah.
As long as you know the trades are going to be favorable, and he can keep replacing.
Lumberpuff saying he wouldn't mind catching Antoine Q in the set. Oh, we got a GG.
Alright, and there we go.
Bean just scouted this 3 racks.
Very fortunate. She knows what's coming. I think it would be more effective to put the bunker kind of in between.
Like, you just need to wait for speed to finish, maybe get a Baneling nest if they take out your natural. And speed just finished.
He needs to start rallying these guys together. He can't just keep attacking 4 at a time.
Yeah.
And
we
GG! Alright. PsyOp Gaming is in the lead 4-2.
JMPZ. Great
Sure enough, the spray went down. He is advantage, and here we go. He is going to see what he can do about this attack force. Baneling, Xerxes, Titleist coming in from multiple directions. Lot of good hits on those Marines. There we go. I think, yeah, this Lurker's unfortunately kind of left behind, but we have that GG. Alright, here we go. Baneling versus Marine. Viking versus Corruptor. It's a good fight. The Marines fully upgraded. The Vikings, unfortunately, they've got armor, but not a ton. Exactly. Right now, these Corruptors having a really tough time actually reaching their target against the Thors, and with the Hydralisk, kind of vice versa. GGWP. Great Archon comes back.
I don't like Terran anymore because this sucks.
Oh, so Terran players are now jumping ship to Zerg because they think it's easy and they're just playing Zerg. I see how it is.
Piece of me, boy. Cranky poster.
And he drops the nuke gear spray, doesn't see anything. Cranky moved a lot of workers to gas there. Yeah, he's just Alright, so... yeah, and he's got the Reaper slowed, he's got the Marine taking damage. Oh, doesn't get the kill, but he can hit the bunker. That's not it, he's just gonna keep it. It looks like there is a...
Just the extra vision. Possible. I'm not saying that Junior is enjoying the fact that he's not troubleshooting his camera anymore. Terran is so OP in TV2. I hear you, man.
She's gonna siege up at the third. It's like I know my friend. I've had this happen to me one too many times against him. Yeah, and he's gonna be able to...
still... But when you've got your enemy at your doorstep, it's not very intuitive, but one of the first things you should probably do is make a few more production structures, even before you start positioning your army. And there we go. Cranky Toaster evens things out.
We're gonna have, one of them's gonna pull out a...
Somebody call for an exterminator.
Behind an economy, but those Ravens could do some real wonders here.
And no stim for Medic Jr.
Okay, there go the interference matrices. 3, one after another. That is golden. Supposed to use before the fight actually gets to full
Oh, here comes a
swing.
big push!
Oh, yeah, exactly. Just what I'm talking about.
Oh my god, with a massive SCV clump that just died. 21
Yes.
SCVs.
I mean,
No.
he sees them. He is boosting past. Only one of them ever got in range. And right on top of the workers in the main. Medic Jr. still moving across the map. He's not... I also like when Medic Jr. is doing off on the battlefield. He is killing... he did get driven away, though.
The Ravens are missing. Oh, they're gonna find each other in the middle. But he does have the
Alright.
advantage. This is not a good fight because of the
And
upgrades.
the Liberation Zone's going down, but oh, GG. Chatomic has secured his victory. To finish, Medic Jr. And here we go. Oh, big drop, big drop.
Oh, and he sees it. Will he
Yep,
be able to
he
get
does
back in
have
time,
these
though?
tanks here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and sieges up another at a very good time too. If he can interference matrix, the tank. Oh yeah, gets on top of this. This is going so much better for him. He loses 5 workers. Those are harder to get around this time. Not a big open main. There's the stim and the armor shredding missile.
Yeah, very well done.
Okay.
Got him before the 2-2 hit.
Oh yeah, he has his finger on the button, no doubt. He does have some extra units stuck in those medevacs still. High ground is handy, but that is a lot of DPS there.
And they're 2-2 Marines. And this is gonna be it. Looks like we're getting our ace match.
Yeah, oh wow.
Cranky Toaster. Great icon. Piece of me, boy.
You're gonna keep playing this game, I'll repair it right in front of you. Oh, and now he loses both of them.
Double Viking taking down the single Viking, and then just providing that range. I saw Great Archon do this before.
We will get one back, but we will lose one as well. It actually does damage.
Planetary Fortress.
There we go. And oh, this is a big ball of Marines and tanks. This is gonna be very hard.
Doesn't get that armor vote.
Oh no, we lost a lot there, but he's gonna have too much still.
Yeah, the Liberators and the Vikings together. Looking very good for Psyop Gaming. Better and better. And a GG.
The big thing is I kept the tempo the whole game. He never attacked me, so I was able to take the map.
So Psyop Gaming has been seated a little bit higher up. Angry Space here is by no means out of here, though. This has been quite the series here, and I'm looking forward to what comes next.
I always enjoy FSL. We will see everyone next time for the... I mentioned his name's Darkblade. Okay.
Yes.
Never mind, he's the,
No. That's not.
He's the lines. I see him. Yep.
Yeah.
Barcode. Ugh.
And it looks like we're back. Sorry guys for the break. We are gonna do Cubano versus Frost next. Let's pull them in. Hey, welcome players. Sorry for the wait. I'm glad to have both of you online. we're heading into a TVP. How are you guys feeling about this matchup? Bono, since we have you on camera, why don't we get your response first?
Well, this is very exciting. First match in the FSL. PBT used to be my favorite matchup. Ever since the new patch, I'm not even sure what's going on. So, not sure what to expect, but I'd rather play a Terran than not a Zerg at this moment.
Alright, yeah. So I think this is our first time actually speaking. Cubano, are you completely new to the FSL, or...?
Entirely new, yeah, first time.
Alright, great to have you. Do you have a lot of, like, are you active in other competitive spheres in the StarCraft community?
No, not really. I come from a casting background, especially in Spanish. I used to be the official Blizzard caster back when Copa America was very big. It used to be the qualifier for the WCS back in the days. I used to do a lot of streaming. I wasn't quite the competitive player, not because I didn't want to. I think everybody wants to play competitive, but to kind of reach a skill gap that you say, okay, I'm gonna do what I can. And for me, it was helping the Spanish community with providing a stream and content.
That's awesome. Yeah, we're just we're doing this to try to keep the SC2 community alive and active as well. So yeah, glad that you've been you've been carrying all that weight all those years in the Latin American community.
Yeah, no, this is very exciting. I think StarCraft is a game we're all passionate about, and what we're doing here at the FSL is pretty amazing. And this game is community driven at this point, so it's great what you guys are doing here. Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you for playing. So Frost, do we have you in voice?
I'm here. Hello.
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 Bonjour.
Bonjour.
So apparently my camera is frozen, so let me fix that up real quick.
Yeah, and Frost, do you have your camera turned on for us?
Yeah, can you send the link?
It's in general.
Ninja? It's Ninja video, okay.
Yep,
yeah.
There you go. Yep, just go to...
Sorry for waiting, and I'm here. It's just my first game after the patch. I never played at the patch with 8 drones.
Oh, that should be
boy.
fun. Well, you got 6 maps, so you get to learn it as you play.
Yeah, so Frost, Atomic unfortunately had to leave. I'm not sure if he told you. So he was supposed to play DarkMenace. Now, for your team, it could either be a forfeit, as in you automatically lose the points, or you can also play those matches against DarkMenace to try to get the points. Would you want to play a third series in this weekend? Okay, all right. So we'll have you play all 3 sets then. That's gonna be a total of 6 games. Okay.
What is the password? Not password.
All caps FSL. Yeah.
It's what?
FSL. All caps.
Oh, FSL.
Yeah.
Yep. And then after you get that booted up, just join the FSL chat in game so we can invite you to the lobby.
Was incorrect. Oh fuck. Oh no. It's not FSL.
No, it is.
All caps FSL. So if you look at the Getting Ready channel, there should be a message pinned there, and it should have the link to the Video Ninja and also the password right there. And I'm just resolving some technical issues as well with my camera and mouse right now.
It is working.
There you go. We can see you. Perfect.
Let's go.
So now just join the StarCraft II channel and join the FSL chat so we can bring you into the lobby.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, so yeah, you're on EU. we should probably alternate servers for you to give you the best
We will
chance
do
as possible.
that. Yep.
It's a good thing.
Is it gonna be
Okay,
a
my
best of
camera
three,
is
guys,
ready.
or-
I'm on US, so it is correct.
Yep. Just join the FSL Blizzard channel, like the chat channel, so we can invite you to the lobby, and you'll be good to go.
Okay, okay. Sorry for my.
It's all good, brother.
Yeah, I'll
Just yeah, everyone gets one. So just in the future, always be like these things. Just have them ready to go, and we'll be moving quick.
I'm on FSL.
Beautiful. Could you type in the chat? You say hi, so we can drag you in. There you are. And Nucleo, you can drag him into the party.
Yes, I'm just trying to resolve a technical issue with my hardware right now. I think I might need a very short break, guys. My computer is not responding to my mouse at all. Can we go to a very short break? Just give me a minute. Alright, thank you. I will be right back.
Alright, let's see if you can get this wall down. There are a few Hellions here.
Yeah, well,
wall goes down.
Vikings versus Corruptor. But those Hellions.
Yeah.
There's only so much they can do against Roach Queen.
Yeah, moving forward there.
Yeah, he has his finger on the button, no doubt. He does have some extra units. Okay, there we go. Doom drop, I think, right on top of that.
And we are live. Welcome,
Oh, wow.
everyone to Angry
All
Spacers versus Psyop Gaming.
Pacha. Lanix Magic.
We're in full whack-a-mole mode here, and they are dropping the Locusts. And now the Marines being lured over there, and in the meantime, that natural completely undefended. The Locusts pouncing on all the FCVs. Yeah,
Oh, those Ultras don't have a lot of armor, though.
No, they do not have their extra armor yet. So, yeah, it's one of those things about
And we got the GG.
We got the GG!
Alright, let's see if you can get this wall down. There are a few Hellions here.
Yeah, well,
wall goes
did
down.
a great job. That might be too late. There is nothing close to a wall on the high ground. There is the age-old strategy, and by age-old time, but pulls a few of the workers out, and that's it. GG. Lanix Magi takes it serious.
Sunny B. Purple time.
There we go. Doom drop, I think, right on top of that tank. There are Vikings within range, and yeah, some poor Marines that were still right-clicked on those medevacs, walking into tank fire. All of this is in Japan. Those Marines have to get right between those choke points, between the...
Yeah, Sunny D attacking right into this tank line. The bio is already very low.
Right. Splash damage against units that are already...
Sunny D just sending wave after wave, and we get the GG.
GG. Yeah, just exactly. I don't think he expected his opponent to have this many Ravens.
Oh yeah, but that's an ambitious. Yeah, that was an ambitious drop off.
Every single one of those Vikings went down. The air armies clashing each other, but now we got Marine support, and we're getting a lot of damage done here. I don't spend those minerals on.
Oh yeah, no, I just looked at the minerals right there.
GG.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to reverse again.
21 workers going down. Great damage for just a handful of.
Sure, but those Hellions.
Yeah, moving forward there into that wall.
Yeah, exactly. And one good thing, this attack did draw the Mulus back.
Yeah, no, I actually do, but she may lose the third base for this. Beam has to evac the workers here.
March them ahead.
Yeah.
As long as you know the trades are going to be favorable, and he can keep replaying.
Lumberpuff saying he wouldn't mind catching Antoine Q in the set. Oh, we got a GG.
Alright, and there we go.
And Beam just scouted this 3 racks.
Very fortunate. She knows what's coming. I think it would be more effective to put the bunker kind of in between.
Like, you just need to wait for speed to finish, maybe get a Baneling nest if they take out your natural, and speed just finished.
He needs to start rallying these guys together. He can't just keep attacking 4 at a time.
Yeah.
And
we
GG. All right. PsyOp Gaming is in the lead 4-2.
Back. We resolved our technical difficulties for the most part. Yeah, game 1 is going to be on lockdown. Game 2 is going to be on rainfall. We just need KJ to accept the lobby invite. Okay.
Usually we ask the players some questions, but with all the tech delays, we're just gonna jump right into it, split you guys up. Good luck, have fun, and remember after this game, we're gonna jump to EU for the next map.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Okay. Alright, let me move you guys to your respective lobbies.
Yep. Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun. Enchanté.
Seems like Cubano knows a little bit of French as well.
Yeah. That's also what he used to
I think,
do casting.
yeah, no, that's really cool. I think Frost also mentioned that he's ready, so we'll just get right into the game.
Yep.
Frost with a wee baguette in response to the ready. So yeah, he is ready.
Alright, and basically, we're just gonna call it Frost Space Hares right now, because he's got the entire team on his back right now. He needs to see if he can drag them in later into this playoffs.
Correct. In the top right, we have the green Protoss player debuting in FSL for the first time ever. His name is
Cubano.
Oh, and he's got a sick
Oh my god!
AI. This is totally AI, but he gets a pass. And he's playing for the team of
Special Tactics.
Hey, I heard that. That's cool. And in the lower left, we have Angry Space Hares, hero and champion, the Blue Terran, and he is
Frost.
And as I already mentioned, he plays for the team of
Angry Space Hares.
Alright. The only thing I am concerned about in this series right now is that Frost said he has not played a single game on the new patch, and Cubano is holding nothing back, going for a proxy gateway in his natural.
Yeah.
This is going to be a lovely test for Frost to start out this series.
Yeah. So I mean, he's setting up well with a like. We'll see what the first thing that comes out of the gateway is. Looks like there's no cybernetics core on the way. Obviously, this is the first gateway. We'll see if a cybernetics core follows that up. But with a wall there, I don't realistically see a zealot doing all too much.
Yeah, but he's also going Marine first, not a Reaper, so he's gonna have no information that this this gateway's here. I mean, he will after the Zealot starts to attack, but oh no, the Marine's moving out. He's checking the normal proxy spots, but he misses the Zealot.
He's like, he's gonna be thinking, oh cool, I'm not getting proxied, and then the proxy is gonna hit.
He's gonna be like, wait a minute, where did that come from? And he's saving up minerals to drop a CC. Oh no, he's gonna try to drop the CC. Here comes the
Marine's
scout.
going for a jog. That Marine is going for a jog, and
Oh,
here
he
now he
insta-cancel.
knows the proxy is happening.
Yeah.
Lifts the wall immediately. The Marine on the outside has no way of getting back in without getting shredded by those zealots.
He does have a Reaper now, though. But yeah, it's gonna take him some time to chew through this Reaper.
Yeah.
And he pulls
Barracks
away.
is on the way. SCV does start repairing that wall. Microing his heart out.
That Marine's trying his best.
Yeah, that Marine's doing his cardio, you know, doing his daily laps around the zealots.
But he's got a Stalker on the way. he's got the bunker on the way, which is going to help a lot if he can get that finished. Is the problem though. This Stalker can walk up the ramp and start shooting the Marine and the SCVs on the wall here. Oh, choosing not to do it though, being a little bit safe here.
A second Stalker joins the fray. The bunker is ready at this point. With SCVs being pulled, realistically, I don't think Cubano's going to be able to break this wall. Especially with the second barracks coming online. More firepower coming in the form of those Reapers. The Reaper grenades, he has to be careful about those Reaper grenades because they can actually launch units into his base if he's not careful.
Yeah, he's going to have to get this wall repairing, and he's starting to do it, and he did lose the unit. Oh, lost
Cubano
the unit.
is starting to target the SCVs though. And it looks like that bunker can't actually fire all the units.
Only the ones touching the wall, so the Stalkers are going to be able to position at the bottom and start shelling on these SCVs.
Yeah,
Cubano's already
taking
expanding.
a long way around.
Oh yeah, he's not going to be able to hold the wall. Oh, just barely does. Well done.
Yeah, he backs off from the Reaper grenade. That gives the SCVs enough time to actually repair that wall. So far, this wall is holding very strong. I think he needs another bunker on the other side, though. That's like the one thing that's missing from this, because the Stalkers are standing in the exact place that they're not getting shot at by the bunker.
Yeah, if that Stalker goes down the ramp a little bit, but he's not able to push through here.
Still,
but he is
yeah, this
expanding.
looks like Cubano is transitioning out of this end. Yeah, Frost throws down his CC as well. I think this is a hold.
Yeah, definitely a hold. He's gonna take a little bit more damage if these. Yeah, there we go. And now the tank's out. This is where he's gonna have to leave. Oh.
Yep.
And he lost the Stalker. That's a big win for Frost there.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
and now just
no, he lost
now
both.
just inching that tank forward, he should be able to clear this proxy.
Yep. Did Frost drop any more gateways back at home? No, he's going for a Stargate. Looking at Frost's defenses, he does not have anything for that. But yeah, this Stalker's going to be a pain. He's going to have to slowly leapfrog that tank. But Cubano is definitely going to need to drop a gateway back at home, because this one's eventually going to get cleaned up.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's
And
already got
Oracle
his
is almost
second down.
Oracle is almost completed and should be flying across the map. Energy overcharge almost immediately on that Oracle.
Yeah, Cubano is looking clean. And yeah, here we go, trying to target down the Stalker, and yeah, that shield battery's almost out of energy.
Yeah. Now Frost is making the second command center as well. Sorry, the third command center. So I guess he's just taking a risk here.
SCVs.
Yeah. The Marines are running back to try to defend this Oracle. Boosts the medevac actually to get right under the Oracle. Nice move there from Frost. So it will dissuade the Oracle. He just needs to get like an actual Cyclone now, or like some missile turrets, just so he doesn't have to keep those units in the back of his base.
Yeah, cleaning this up. Great hold by Frost. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of lesser players would have. And he's delaying the CC again, shooting at the tank now. But Cubano's definitely got the damage in. He's got 12 extra workers. Yeah, it's a little scary, but yeah, he does have the gateways back at home and a Void Ray already done. Yeah, this is going to be a very hard game from here for Frost. Cubano's just unrelenting pressure.
Yeah, he's going in on both sides, one with the Oracle, another with the Proxy. The Proxy has been turned into a traditional warp gate. Just warping in units at the front, but I think this is actually like not great from Cubano because he's basically just donating those units. In the meantime, though, the Oracle gains a little bit more energy, goes in, zaps a few workers. And yeah, this is just so annoying to deal with. Frost once again has to boost the medevac right under the Oracle. The Oracle is completely out of energy and has to hightail it out of there.
But again, he can morph in another Stalker here. He morphed in two. Gonna start killing the workers at the second base. Still doesn't have the third CC done. It's been paused because he's killed the SCV on it 3 times now.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's keeping everything on this side of the map, and that's making it incredibly hard for Frost. And he's gonna be able to walk these Stalkers out.
Frost really does need that third CC as well, because that's his only way to match the worker production right now.
Yeah. And Cubano's just he's got 2 full saturated bases, and Frost still doesn't even like have. He's got 6 workers at his second. But hey, Cubano does catch a supply block here.
Yeah, that
Don't
Oracle
need
is
the
running
Phoenixes.
dry. Constant efficiency from that Oracle. If it has energy, it goes in, zaps a worker, and leaves.
Yeah. And the Terran being like, his gas has just been harassed this whole time too. And I know like minerals are more important early, but it definitely prevents you from teching out losing that gas over and over again. And this Oracle can shut down this SCV again. This SCV has 1 hit point. If this Oracle turns back on and, you know, comes in here, it's going to shut down this 3rd CC again. But it looks like Frost is moving out. I think Frost realizes he needs to do some damage on the other side of the map. But I don't know how much damage he's going to be able to do. Do these Zealots already have charge? Yeah, it's going to be very hard for him to hold, or break through, I should say.
So looking at the upgrades right now, Frost does have Stim, so I don't know, maybe if he takes like an immaculate fight, he'll be able to do a little bit of damage here.
Oh, he's gonna lose the Oracle. That hurts.
Yeah, that's a nice pick off as well.
He's already got an Archon. He's got 3 Phoenixes. Yeah, this is gonna be very hard for Frost to break through. I think Frost realizes it is now turned around. Or he just really wants to kill that probe.
So, looking at the... Okay, so there's 4 gateways. It seems like it would be... I feel like it would be close, because like Frost did have a ton of medevacs as well. Like, it's almost like almost every Marine has a personal medevac. Not quite at that point, but like, pretty close.
Yeah, but with the Phoenix lift ups, it would have been incredibly hard, right?
Okay, oh yeah, if he lifts the tanks, yeah, I guess that's correct, yeah.
But yeah, he again, Cubano just... He's on his opponent's side of the map more than his own, and I like that strategy. Like, if you're attacking them, they usually can't be attacking you. Obviously, they can do drops and stuff like that, but if you got his attention on his side of the map, then obviously it's much harder. And yeah, he's got his 3rd base on the way down, and yeah, these Phoenixes are gonna fly in and probably lift a bunch of workers. And oh, he's gonna catch this army though. Frost is gonna catch the army. Very good for
Frost
him.
Stims forward, Stutter steps back, trades very favorably with these Zealots who don't quite have their +1. Actually, no, they do have their +1.
He just lost 12 workers though.
Yeah.
He lost everyone on the gas, +6 in the mineral line. That's definitely gonna help Cubano. And this is a big ball of Zealots. This is not enough to defend this. He's gonna have to lift up these tanks as well. He cannot let these tanks get lifted up or killed. Yeah, that's bye-bye tank number 1. And I think we're gonna lose another tank here. And yeah, he's forced to pull the SCVs. Here we go.
Yep. Cubano lifting the 1 other tank. Trades favorably with the medevacs as well. Has to pull back for the time being right here, but yeah, with another wave of the reinforcements, I think he'll be able to go back in later. 3rd base is on the way. Yeah, 3rd base just about to finish for Cubano, solidifying his economic lead more and more the more this goes on.
Yeah. And yeah, some of those medevacs lost a lot of energy. Is Storm has been completed. He's got +1 attack on the way. He's got, you know, his 3rd saturated, and Frost knows this now with the scan. So yeah, he knows he's playing from behind at this point. A bunch more gateways on the way for Cubano, which makes sense. Like, he's got the money. He's pretty rich, and yeah, he knows that Frost is going to have to come do some damage to him in order to get back in this game.
Yeah, I think Frost's only like play right now is to turtle up and maybe just do backstabs with drops whenever Cubano moves to his side of the map. Like, I just don't see any other way that he might be able to claw his way back into the game or even things up.
Credit to Frost though, he is up in the upgrades. He's got 1-1 already done, and the Zealot, well, he does have +1 armor, and he almost got +1 attack, so it's about to be evened up. But yeah, I don't know how well this attack's gonna do into this giant. Well, he's gonna get a really good engage here, and oh yeah, there's
dodges 1 storm. Meanwhile, the tank's still free to shell away, and they're trading very favorably with these Archons. 2 Archons going down basically for free.
Yeah, this is really good for Frost. I thought this was going to be a lot worse, but he's able to push in. The issue is he needs to trade so well here, and he does.
He's doing it, yeah. And his 2-2's almost halfway done as well. I mean, like, not relevant in this fight, but like, he's scaling very well into the future. A huge storm hit Io, though. He needs to not have those happen. Huge weapon of Zealots on the way as well. Should reinforce the rest of this army and might actually force Frost back here.
He's not bringing in these zealots though. He needs to keep bringing in. There we go.
Yeah, and it feels like these tanks are doing more damage to Frost than they are. Okay, now they're doing.
Oh, he cleans him up.
I am shocked right now. Frost is actually. He might actually take out this base if he sends in more reinforcements. More reinforcements are streaming across the map. I think he just. It's so risky to unsiege the tanks, but if they were just slightly a little bit more forward. They could be shelling away at this base and then making or putting Cubano on a timer.
Hey man, he brought this game completely back. He's only down 9 workers now.
Yeah, he's only down 9 workers.
The fact that he didn't lose either of those tanks is crazy.
I think he needs to regroup his army and go again though. His 2-2's about to finish right now. This is his timing.
Yeah, and the 4th base is done for Cubano, so his economy is just going to keep booming, and he's got all of these extra gateways. Going to be able to produce a lot of units, but yeah, oh no, his tanks are going to get caught. That's not what you wanted.
The bio is stimming and then engaging with the gateway units right here. There is a storm.
Oh, there's a storm, yeah.
Yeah, it clips the army. Maybe like half a storm surface area clips the army right there. Some decent damage by Cubano. Losing those tanks has gotten hurt a little bit though.
Yeah, 100%.
I think we are reaching the point in the game where you don't necessarily want more tanks. I think you just want like a lot of bio at this point, maybe some mines as well. I don't know, what do you think?
Ah man, it's tough because like the tanks have been doing so well for him, but yeah, with this army composition coming to him now, I definitely think mines are the better choice from this point, but they're also in my opinion a lot harder to control than tanks.
Yeah. Now, without those tanks, his army is looking quite thin, actually.
Yeah.
His 2-2 is finished. 3-3 is on the way. The Zealot buffer has completely disappeared, and he's engaging directly with the Stalkers here. Storms have been thrown just to zone the army a little bit, and they are being thrown on very sparse groups of units. The Zealot run-by heads into the 3rd at the same exact time. I kind of wish that tank was sitting on the ledge so it could shell away from the high ground.
Yeah, I think, I mean, Cubano is still, like, bringing the pressure, but I think also at the same time, like, he doesn't really need to do damage at this point. He's got all of these extra bases, so if he could just get the gases saturated on his 3rd and his 4th and just keep scaling up, but at the same time, like, Frost has got 3-3 on the way. Like, and oh yeah, we also see a transition into, some Colossi, so that's going to be able to do some damage, but at the same time, Cubano just not taking good fights.
Yeah.
Frost pushes through.
He resets the immortal count. He resets the immortal count, and he's just moving forward with that Marine Marauder medevac. He stims again, so his bio is really hurting right now. Very vulnerable to Storm and Zealots. He needs to be careful here because his medevacs are running so dry. He might even want the Caduceus reactor upgrade. Okay, he does kill a few workers here.
Doesn't lose any medevacs. Lost 1, okay.
Yeah, loses 1 medevac. I think it might have been full.
Yeah, it was full, yes.
Yeah, okay.
But he's taking the supply lead. How? This is insane.
Yeah, he's also equalized the worker difference. I mean, now obviously Cubano has been mining with more workers for a longer period of time. Like
100%.
Obviously, Terran has mules, see fine print or whatever.
Thing that's really scary is he's got 4 medevacs on the production tab. He hasn't seen any of these Colossi yet. And these Colossi with no Vikings on the map are going to do work.
Well, there's only 1 Colossi with this army right now.
Yeah, the other one's back at home. So yeah, he needs to be careful. He needs to get these other Colossi out before he attacks this, I think. But we'll see. Maybe he can just zone it with Storm.
The tanks do siege, and the Zealots are running in through a little funnel right there. The bio is very dense.
Oh, that is a big storm.
It is a big storm, but he does dodge out of it pretty quickly. The base is
there's another big one.
Now, this army... Yeah, so the Protoss army is sitting there. It does not have very much buffer, though. I think there is a world where Cubano...
a war prism on this side of the map.
Yeah, I agree. He needs to be able to reinforce this. Now, okay, so 3-3 just finished for Terran as well, and this is only +1 armor cost. Like, I think if Frost can actually engage the army, he's gonna do so much damage to it.
Yeah. And here we go.
There's Sim City right here. Like, the Zealots just can't do anything, and neither can the Archons. They're too big.
Oh my god, he's gonna clean this up.
He's gonna target down the Colossi right now. If he can get the Stalkers too, that's so expensive. That's such
This
a
is
huge one.
GG.
And even the Warp Prism. Oh my god, GG.
What did I just watch? Credit Frost, that was insane ability to trade with his army. That was insane. What a game by both of them. I love the idea by Cubano, and I love Frost just barely hanging on. Barely hanging on the entire time, and just did just enough over and over again, and was able to take the game.
That was so impressive. Yeah, I don't know. Like, do you think like what do you think was missing there from Cubano? Like, it wasn't just upgrades, right? It was like the engagements that were being taken.
Yeah, some of the engagements were really, really just not favorable to him, and unfortunately, like with those tanks, I think if when he had those that fight outside of his third, if he was able to lift both tanks and bring his zealots in at the same time, because I think like 2 or 3 times he warped in a line of zealots in his mineral line, and they didn't engage with the army. So I think if they all came at the same time, he would have been fine. But hey man, that if he can come back from that, I think if he gets a even start in a game, it's going to be even harder for Cubano.
Listen, if Frost manages to win this weekend for Angry Space Hares, he is the team captain.
100%. It needs to be changed to Frost Space Hares or Angry Space Frost at that point.
Arctic Space Hares.
There you
Space
go.
Hares.
Arctic Space Hares.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's the
there
same
you go.
acronym. That's the same acronym.
Yeah, it would work. That man would need a nod. If his team was with him, he would be one of those montages where they start carrying him out on his shoulders for sure if he pulls that off. And he's only 1 point behind.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that. Wow. Yeah.
And not trying to look ahead, but if he somehow beats Cubano, I think Cubano is the stronger of the 2 Protosses.
You are watching.
At least according to rankings. So it would just be up to DarkMenace to save special tactics at that point. He would need both points.
And it would go to Ace, no?
Yeah, it would go to Ace if DarkMenace got both.
Alright. In the bottom right, we have the Red Terran player playing an incredible Game 1 versus Cubano. His name is...
Frost.
He is trying to even things up for the team of...
Angry Space Hares.
And in the upper left, we have the green Protoss, and he is...
Cubano.
And he represents the team of...
Special Tactics.
So, I don't know that much about TVP. Honestly, I kind of check out whenever I watch pro games, but like, I think it's correct that like at some point you're supposed to add a second Forge and Chrono both upgrades.
100%.
But you prioritize armor, I think, in this matchup. Because if
I always thought, well, I only know against Zerg. I know it's weapons against Zerg. So yeah, I think against Terran it is armor.
Yeah, because like you're just most of the time you're up against Bio, and the Bio just like has a lot of small little attacks, especially from the Marines. And every stim increases attack speed as well. So like with every attack coming from stim, you benefit from armor.
True. I
But
definitely.
yeah, like, I think the priority on the
sense.
attack upgrades, therefore, was a significant reason why he was trading so poorly.
I also think I know the reason why. It's because Frost is a French Terran player, and we know Chatomic, we know Clem. French Terran players just have like 10% more damage on their units for some reason. It's just like a passive buff with their.
They move faster. They can always find their medevac.
Yeah, something about it. Just French Terrans, man. They're just something special. Something in the water over there.
Yeah. Now, also, Frost was playing this game without the load all units, command because they patched that out of the most recent hotfix. It was super buggy, so they removed it. So whenever he did do a hot pick up there, not saying he was doing them perfectly, but he was doing those just manually.
Oh yeah. Well, another crazy part about it is Frost said this was his first game on the 8-worker patch.
Yeah.
So I don't want to ever hear anyone complain about the 8-worker patch if this man can play game 1 and somehow hold on like that and come back and win, because that was really impressive.
Yeah, I mean, it's 8 workers with a lot of other changes as well. But
True.
yeah, like he is doing, he is showing some success as a Terran player right now.
Yeah. Just goes to show that good core mechanics can definitely bring you back in the game. I thought it was over. Like, Cubano was up so many workers, he was up like so much tech, and Frost just held on, and at a certain point, it became even, and then from that point forward, he was just able to do what he wanted.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Maybe like
Cubano here.
Maybe in that last game, if he did a like shock on gnaw attack before like Frost was ready with any anti-air, maybe it would have worked out. But yeah, like he just gave Frost the opportunity to adjust his army composition and deal with it. Okay, we got a pause from the players. Okay.
So yeah, definitely. But that Oracle did so much damage.
It did do so much damage, and it did delay his 3rd base, which he desperately needed for a while.
Yeah, he shut that down for so long. Was killing, like, I think at one point killed 12 SCVs in the mineral line. Like that Oracle paid for itself in spades. But even before the 3rd CC got finished, it just Frost is definitely a very, very good Terran, and if he keeps playing in this league, I see him being near the top for sure.
Alright, we're back into it, guys. So Twilight Council for Cubano here. This is a pretty standard Protoss build.
A lot of units. Yep. They might be able to get on the workers here.
Oh, very nice force
very
field,
good
though.
Force field.
Segmenting the units in half, basically, and basically catching Frost just on move command and not using his units at all there. Only a couple Reapers and a Hellion in the base right now.
The 2 SCVs gone down, 3 SCVs, 4 SCVs.
Yeah, but not worth the investment of the units here.
No, yeah, he lost 4 probes, so he can definitely replace that for sure.
Yeah, nice little run by there, but unfortunately doesn't do everything that Frost was hoping for.
Yeah. But I will say this, he's in a much better position than he was at this point in the last game.
True.
And these Stalkers moving out, gonna look for some damage. I imagine Blink. Yeah, Blink is the choice of tech here. Makes sense, especially before this tank gets out. These there's not quite enough units here. How long before the tank? Oh, he doesn't even have one in production.
Yeah, I think what Cubano's gonna try to do here is just like pick off Marines slowly at the front there, and once Blink is done, he should get like a observer and maybe be able to blink it to the main. Gets 2 workers immediately. I think Cubano needs to be a little careful here. Oh, okay. Yeah. This is just like a micro challenge. You just stutter step back, shoot 1 Marine, stutter step back, shoot 1 Marine. Yeah, he just needs to be careful with that 1 weak Stalker, and he does shift it to the back there. Great micro from Cubano.
Good micro, yeah. You can definitely see that these players are definitely on the higher side of fire leveling. And yeah, the siege tank moving out, that's gonna stop this push. But Blink is what, 10 seconds away? So
yeah,
he will have Blink here shortly. That is a lot of medevacs. 4 medevacs already. He's been pumping them out.
If Blink is done, I think there's a world where Cubano will be able to blink on top of that tank and just take it out. There isn't a second one in production. That'd be disastrous. Now,
is there? Oh, here comes the.
Yeah, here's the high ground vision. Here's the high ground vision.
Or
he can just ignore the tank altogether.
Yeah, you don't need to do anything. You just blink up here.
Yeah,
move your army around.
Do a blink micro right there.
And then now he's
but
gonna
the
get on
Marines
top
get
of the
right
tank.
on top of the units, and yeah, the Stalker's a little separating
Oh, those
here.
2 stalkers are just...
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. Cubano doesn't realize it. He's just walking through that tank fire over and over again. Could have easily killed that tank multiple times.
I think he intended to link everything up there, but for whatever reason he didn't have everything selected. Cubano a little frustrated, going with the It's alright, we've all been there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just a Zerg player. I only A move.
Yeah, but the equivalent for us is just like move commanding our units into an army or something.
100%. And yeah, this is going to be really tough to hold because I'm trying to see. He doesn't have all the extra gateways, and he doesn't really have that many units back at home. And all of these medevacs, the 3 that are left here, have decent amount of energy, not full. We got us about a third on each.
The stalkers are being a little annoying here. The 2 stalkers that were left behind just went back into the mineral line, just getting more workers for their trouble right now. Those stalkers are fully doomed, but yeah.
Ooh, I love this Colossus.
As damage as possible.
Make it seem like you got him.
Yeah. Why not? And yeah, no, Frost is going
for it.
He's not gonna get it.
He's not gonna get what I was
It's working. It
did work. Oh no. He just, what was that? The Idra and Huck series. He just got him. Oh, what a smart play by Cubano. Like, oh man. In that moment, to think of that is just big brain. And I don't even know if Frost realized it was...
yeah, he might have noticed that the...
Right at the very end when he killed it, it's a very good possibility. But I'm not sure if he realized it. We'll see if he starts producing Vikings. That'll be the telltale sign.
So currently it looks like he's not.
Yeah. I would love to see, like you said, Cubano drop that second forge and just start throwing out the upgrades. Take that upgrade lead, because he's going to fall behind an upgrade each time here. Because you got the double eBay going for the Terran.
Double eBay, yeah, and also I think +1 range is a little ahead of +1 armor right now for Frost.
Would you like the extended thermal lens?
Frost taking his time and just scouting for any proxy bases right now, just making sure he knows exactly what economic position his opponent is in right now. Taking a third base of his own. And meanwhile, extended thermal lance on the way for Cubano, so it looks like there is a real investment in Colossi after those hallucinated Colossi.
He's gonna get a kill here too, with that 1 Marine. He got a kill. Maybe 2? Oh, that Marine is paid for itself. Two kills. And he does see the Colossus now. He knows that that one is real.
Can he know? What if Cubano hallucinated more?
True. I mean, I would be like, that's insane, but yeah. Hey man, these guys are definitely better than me, that's for sure. Man, I really would love to see that second forge come down.
So we're actually seeing we're actually seeing Cubano actually use gateway production right now. So I wasn't sure if Protoss players were actually going to use this, but yeah, just because like the production cycles on gateways are just so much shorter, even though like you don't get to choose where the units actually spawn. He's actually making use of it right now, and he does have warp tech. So he'll be able to transition those whenever he wants, but yeah, he's actually playing Protoss the way it's intended to be played right now.
But he's losing the upgrade battle again. Frost has 2-2 on the way, and he's got 0-1, and he's got +1 on the way, and oh, he just started Storm, so he's not going to have any Storm anytime soon. But also, Frost doesn't have any Vikings. So he does have more Colossus this time, I think. Now he's still got 2 again, but yeah, I'm not quite sure how this next fight's going to go without the tanks being there. Let's
Those
see how
tanks
this
are in such a good position, though.
Yeah.
Colossus Volley is really good. I would love to see him just move those Colossi forward just to make sure he's actually targeting the bulk of the DPS here. Once again, I think the Zealots just go a little too far in and just kind of get funneled into a very high DPS area.
Yeah, he's definitely got these Colossus positioned in a great spot. Yeah, just, man, that second forge is really hurting him. He needs to get this done before 2-2 finishes for Frost, because then again, he's going to be down in the upgrades.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think there is yeah, exactly right here. I was about to say there's a little area where the Colossi can stand and deny mining on this base, which I think is what he needs to do, but he needs to be super careful about not overstaying.
He needs to get out.
Recall gets used.
Oh, he misses a recall on the Immortals.
Oh yeah, and so he's going to lose 2 Immortals and a Colossi for this.
Yeah, and now he needs a lot more stalkers.
I think he also needs a lot more gateways as well. I think he's falling behind on the production right now.
Yeah, and Frost knows that this third base is here. I don't know if he knows about the fourth. Let's see. He does not, so he's going to attack the third. And it's a very scary army. There is no tanks here, though. That is the one good saving grace. But he's just going to be able to click this down.
Yeah.
And kill a lot of workers.
Frost just catching Cubano completely out of position here. Great storm on the bio, though, will dissuade the bio from going in any further.
Yeah, but he did lose the... and there's the mines we were talking about last game.
Yeah.
But yeah, here
nice
comes
micro
the
from
bio
Frost here, just moving those Marauders forward first. Trying to bait out any additional splash damage.
Yep. Yeah, he did it with a Marine there too. He's only like
part of Cubano's army's not fighting.
Forward.
Part of Cubano's army wasn't fighting there.
It's the same thing as last game. He warps them in the back line and they don't get added to the control group I guess he's using. Oh, there's some good feedbacks, but there's a good storm. But this is not enough.
Yeah, it looks like Frost is overwhelming right here. It looks like one Archon is left and we get the GG.
We have a tie series.
Yeah. Bring those players back.
Frost gonna make his coffee real quick.
Yeah, let's
While we get the next player in here.
Welcome back, players. Welcome back. Frost is going to make his coffee real quick. I think he definitely deserves a coffee break after that game. Wow, that series.
It was a crazy series by both of you. Very high level play from both of you. I loved a lot of the stuff you guys did. Cubano, I loved your build in game one. You definitely got yourself a lead. That Oracle was being so pesky. You basically killed that SEV trying to build his third CC so many times. You were able to kill so many workers with it. And Frost, credit to you in game one. You held on. So many fights were so close to you breaking, and it was actually insane to see you hold on to game one. So, and you somehow got the upgrade lead. So that was very well done.
Yeah, I agree. Both game was close.
Yeah, both games were insanely close on the knife's edge. They could have went either way.
So
yeah, it was very fun actually. The first game, I actually messed up my build because it was supposed to be a 2-gate pressure with the cybernetics being proxied as well. That way, I do a double stalker pressure, which it's so difficult for Terrans to hold even if you have a bunker, because I could just go back to my battery and I could continue killing SCVs with 2 shots, and basically you're dead after that. But I messed up my pylon placement and then I couldn't build another gate, so I was forced to just be the one proxy gate, which is a weaker version of the build. And I mean, kudos to you, Frost. You held that amazingly, even after losing so many SCVs and even the Oracle too. And then you could have killed the pylon, but because you were worried about the Oracle, it was back and forth. I was actually very surprised that you managed to calm down and play that so well the way you did.
Yeah, but on the first game, I never think you continue to push me because I didn't destroy your pylon proxy on my natural.
Right.
And when I saw 4 units coming, on my mind it's like, oh, okay, you want to continue. So, yeah.
It was definitely an entertaining series for sure.
Game 1 was super funny because we were just watching the first Marine scout around for proxies, and he just does a lap and going in another direction and misses the actual proxy location.
Right in the natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd never think. Right under his nose. Yep.
Yeah, GG's, guys. In the interest of keeping things moving, we'll take a short little break just so Frost can make his coffee, and then we'll go into Frost versus SirMalagant next, I believe.
Well, thank you for having me on, guys. That was very fun. I was definitely a little nervous, and I could have played a lot better. I feel like their nerves maybe got the best of me. I missed so much, like my macro and missed clicks, but it was very fun. I look forward to playing more.
Yeah,
hey man, happy to have you. Yeah,
of many men.
very interesting games. Yeah, you definitely belong in the FSL for sure with builds like that and the way you play the game and just your overall positive attitude. So, well, love to see more of you.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Good luck. Have fun.
GLHF, GLHF.
All right. So we have a tie game, and I think the pendulums have swung. I mean, very possible. I know SirMalagant is definitely a great Protoss for sure. I'm not sure. That would probably be a KJ question of how much practice SirMalagant has
I
got
can give
on
you
this
some insight
patch.
on there. So
There we go.
Let's wait for him. He'll be hopping on, so we'll pull you back in, Frost. But yeah, we practiced a bit last night. His control is pretty good, very aggressive type of thing. Cubano on paper should be the higher ranked player, but you know, on that match, I feel like he had the nerves, right?
Oh yeah,
we forgot to ask him about those stalkers all walking in there to die, right? Those kind of things, right? So it's and then of course Frost, even though he had nerves, he never played the 8 worker game before. He did fine. So who's gonna show up during the match? That's really what this is about. And it's the same thing when we did the 2v2 yesterday. We were on paper very low ranked, right? Very low ranked. So we're like, let's give this a try. We can do this, and we won the 2-0. So who's gonna show up? That's really all it is.
Yeah, for sure. And we know SirMalagant definitely can show up. He beat Cranky Toast in the individual league, and I know Cranky Toast is definitely a great Terran player, so he definitely can beat Terran players for sure.
Cool. He's hopping on now. I just texted him. He was watching the match, and he was like, "Wow, this is great." So he's hopping on.
Beautiful.
We'll be right back, guys. But you guys can
If we
chit-chat.
could do a refresh on video as well. On my end, the camera is working. I'm just not sure why it's not showing up on the tool.
Sunshine.
There we. Okay, yeah, no, it's still. Yeah, okay, it's working now. Cool.
Beautiful. I guess we'll just play the first match on the EU server since we're already here. If we can let SirMalagant know that, and then we'll jump to NA for map 2.
Yeah, it looks like SirMalagant is in lobby 1, so I think he's ready. Let's pull him in. All right, welcome SirMalagant. Welcome Frost. Do we have both of you here and ready?
What's up?
So first match we'll do is on EU. So SirMalagant, your versus Protoss or versus Terran, I think, is actually pretty well known at this point. How are you feeling about this matchup?
Feeling okay. Yep. Got to warm up. Got to practice with KJ last night. Yeah.
Awesome.
Looking forward to play with Frost.
And Frost, yeah, you probably are coming off a little bit of a high after that first game, especially with the caffeine coursing through your veins. Feeling good?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you guys have any map picks that you guys would like? If not, we can pick for you.
Yeah, you guys pick.
Oh, I choose first. Okay. Randomly, Sanctuary 3.
Okay. So Sanctuary is not in our specific map pool.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So it's okay. I can pick so we can do Rainfall. We can do Oxide. We can do Eternity's Edge, Lockdown.
Amygdala.
Let's go.
Amygdala.
Lockdown. Okay.
Okay. Okay, Rainfall. I chose Rainfall.
Rainfall. Okay.
Rainfall.
Yeah, something you're familiar with.
Only Rainfall.
Okay, and since this is EU server, we might as well pair it for this first one. SirMalagant is at Eternity's Edge, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, because we haven't played that one today. Alright, break the players out and get into it.
I think we need to get SirMalagant in the party.
I will, yes.
Yeah, moving to Europe.
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it is 4-0 Angry Space Hares today. So definitely, and especially with the way Frost is playing, I think DarkMenace and him is going to be a lovely series. I think we have a shot at seeing El Clasico at its finest there. I would love to see if SirMalagant takes a map here, if DarkMenace could close it out for special tactics, or if we're going to get to that ace match.
It looks like we have SirMalagant in the lobby as well.
So the magic number is 8 for those of you in the stream. First team to get to 8 is going to be moving on to play Psyop.
Yeah, that should be a good one.
Yeah, Psyop and Angry Space Hares just went to an ace match last week, and if I'm not mistaken, the week before, Special Tactics against Psyop was also a very, very close series.
Yeah, and Special Tactics has definitely been playing a lot better as of recently. I think maybe they found
ace match, wasn't it? I think it was back-to-back ace matches. Because Cranky played for an ace match, and then last week we did the ace match.
It was Bean, I believe.
Yeah, Bean and
versus SgtABC.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was coming off of a 0-2 loss, and then played the ace match and won it, which is pretty great. All right, in the bottom right, we have the purple Protoss player. His name is
SirMalagant.
He is playing for the team of
Special Tactics.
And in the upper left, we have the blue Terran trying to continue his win streak. He is
Frost.
And he's playing for the team of
Special Tactics.
You know, you're relaxed when you're taking a coffee sip mid-game.
Well, yeah, you can now with the 8 workers start. You know, this is the strategic variety that we've been missing in StarCraft.
Yeah, I usually send a quick text message or something during that time.
But yeah, no, at 12 workers, like, nah, you just start mining, and then there's like 6 lings and 8 drones in your base. Frost going with a double gas opener here, so it looks like he'll be teching up pretty quickly. And SirMalagant just building his base, buildings on the edge of the base just to dissuade any Reapers from coming up. We should see a Cybernetics core plugging the rest of that wall right there. Now, this is also a little bit of a vulnerability sometimes in this matchup, just because like a tank siege in its position could just shell away at like critical tech structures, but losing your Cybernetics core is not really the end of the world. You can just rebuild it,
Yeah,
and then pull workers and build more zealots in the meantime.
Is that Frost always goes Marine first, at least in the 4 matches I've seen him play. He does not go Reaper first, so maybe SirMalagant can, you know, take that information and do what he wants with it. But yeah, for the next game, he probably doesn't really need to worry about the Reaper jump up spot having the Adept. By the time you make the second unit out of your barracks, it's like almost guaranteed.
So this is so cool in the chat. It's a Zapper says he played SirMalagant on ladder before. He is super aggro. I just love how like a lot of these players are actually starting to get recognized just from the community. I mean, it just kind of goes to show you like how small the SC2 community is, but it's also so cool how you can just like go in some Twitch chat and just see someone's name that you recognize.
Yep. Yeah, that happened to me in Lighthood. I played him. I was supposed to play him in FSL, and I happened to play him on ladder like 3 days before. I was like, that name looks familiar. And then I looked at my match history, and yep, there it was, Lighthood. So I played somebody from the FSL. And hey, look, this Reaper jump up spot getting blocked actually helps SirMalagant.
Yeah. Now he does see all the buildings right there. He does know that that is a Twilight Council. Pretty standard opener in this matchup though, so no surprises.
Yeah, I mean, the only other real thing you would see is maybe a Stargate, but I mean, into Terran, I'm not really a fan because the Oracle takes so much longer to kill the workers than against, like, you know, Zerg or Protoss.
Yeah. The only other question that I would have, seeing the Twilight Council, is what sort of upgrade is it's going for. In this case, it will be Charge. Meanwhile, Frost is moving out with his Reapers and Hellions. Yep, he will get a free Adept in the center of the map. SirMalagant is building a gateway in the front just to funnel the units just a little bit better. Should there be a run by.
And I think it's gonna start happening. Oh, look, beautiful placement of the wall here, but they do get through.
Nice reactive walling. He doesn't
Target
get.
Yeah, good targeting.
The units do get through, like you mentioned, but they did have to go through a funnel, and there is only one Reaper left with pretty minimal damage done. Looking at the workers killed, it looks like only 3 workers were killed in the course of that game for 4 units. Definitely not worth it.
Yeah, very close, and this Reaper cut off. He wasn't going to be able to get out over there either.
No,
so, yeah,
he definitely wasn't.
Smart. I would like these workers to get back working for Malagant as fast as possible.
Yeah.
So now the damage is stacking up because, you know, that's 4 workers idle for a long time. There we go. They're getting back to mining. Wait, did he misclick them? There we go. Okay. Might be a little bit of EU lag there for him.
Yeah, maybe. This is just the EU server, I think. Yeah, we didn't pick a specific one. I'm not sure if there are more than one. But yeah, Charge is about to finish here. A Robo is on the way as well as a follow-up. These 4 Stalkers should not be able to break that.
No. And it's not, I would not, you could sometimes walk past it, but I would not recommend that with all these Marines that are behind it. But he definitely can see any sort of move out coming here. And there's the early medevacs for, well, I wouldn't say early, but there's the 2 medevacs for Frost. Seems to have that timing down really well.
Yeah. A siege tank is in production as well. Should punish any move-ins by the Stalkers. Looks like there's. Oh, it looks like SirMalagant was looking to make a full wall with those, with that shield battery, but decided against it at the last moment. Maybe he was worried about.
Here. Oh, but the tank gets sieged just in time. This attack's not going to do what it needs it to do because of that siege tank. He clips
the Zealots the Zealots are being a little indecisive too. At first they went to the bunker, then they went for the siege tank. Yeah, the Stalkers have to get out of there.
I think SirMalagant's going to have to somehow try to get his 3rd base up, but at the same time, it's going to be super hard for him to do. He's able to kill a couple things, and he should be able to get the tank. Oh, nice pickup by Frost. That tank lived with 21 HP. 2 more auto attacks from the Zealots. He's going to be able to repair it as well. But the only thing I'm nervous about is SirMalagant still doesn't have his 3rd on the way, and Frost almost has his 3rd complete.
Yeah, and 2 E-bays completing right now. We should see +1/+1 start up for the Terran player. Meanwhile, no upgrades for the Protoss player. Frost is doing his best to bait SirMalagant into a bad fight here. Now, SirMalagant is aware. He does have an observer over that ledge, so he does see what Frost's army is looking like.
Still no 3rd base. That's the only thing I'm concerned about, because now we got the upgrade going on the to an orbital. Frost is starting to make more racks. He's got the upgrades churning now.
One thing I do like from SirMalagant here is there's not one proxy pylon, but there's actually 2 proxy pylons, so even if that forward gets cleared, he does have another option to do a Zealot run by later, should Frost be caught out of position.
And he also has this observer in such a good spot. He can see if like any tanks move out or if the army moves out. Like he knows the line that he can't cross because of that observer. But,
Warp Prism is heading towards the main right now. Looks like he should be able to warp in around the Zealots. Maybe if he gets the whole army to reposition into the main, he could do some damage at the front.
Moves though. That is a very quick movement. But yeah, he might be able to bring his army in here and try to kill the tanks, and that's exactly what he's doing. He gets 1 tank, but I don't think he's going to be able to get much more than that.
Exactly. Not the whole army didn't go. Looks like some was left behind at the front.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to lose the Warp Prism front.
Yeah, it looks like he'll get out of there.
He just barely got it out. Good job by SirMalagant there. His
Yeah.
control has been very, very good this game. And blinks forward, says, Mr. Marine, you're dead.
But yeah, there's just so many resources stacking up for SirMalagant here. Third base is on the way now for SirMalagant, so I think he realizes that he has to transition out of this. I think he will get a few medevacs for his troubles here. Okay, he gets one medevac. Frost is quick on the boost.
Yep. But hey, the ones at half damage, like 2 of them are at half HP, 1 of them's at like, you know, two-thirds. And he's going to be able to get into this third base here. He should be able to kill some SCVs here. He needs to be careful though. He should not fight with Marines, I don't think, without any splash damage. Oh, he's going forward.
And speaking of splash damage, those Widow Mines do burrow right there. The Stalkers do blink out of there without losing too many of them. Those are definitely the more expensive units you want to keep alive. And Frost says absolutely not to any drop play. 3 missile turrets meeting that Prism right away.
The thing that I'm really nervous about is looking at the supply right now. If we look at the supply, yes, SirMalagant's been on the other side of the map, but Frost has been able to macro up and does take out the medevac there. But at the same time, he's just behind almost double supply, and that's not good in any matchup. At this
behind on supply and army supply, behind on supply and workers, and also behind on upgrades. Like, this is not looking good for SirMalagant here.
And the Zealous just got deleted, especially with the 1-1, and yeah, I think this is going to be the beginning of the end. Trying to warp in, let's see what happens. There's some good burrows from the Widow Mines, and Frost freeze splitting his units. Might have enough here. Depends on how many more warp ins you can do. And medevac energy. From what I've noticed, Frost
great shots on the Stalkers.
Yeah. These medevacs, even though a lot of them are weak, just have so much energy.
Yeah. Man, this reminds me of watching Glenn play, like this amount of meta to bio ratio.
Yeah, I mean, if you're good at it, why not? It's that French buff, and that's exactly what we're seeing right here. And oh man, there's
yeah, he's even moving the Widow Mines forward to there just to punish any rotation from SirMalagant. I think the cherry on top would be just sending 1 full medevac towards the back of SirMalagant's base.
Yep. And looking at the units here, he's got like 8 Stalkers and 1 Zealot. And he's down 20 workers, down in upgrades. The production tab's got a Colossus on the way, but at the same time, I just, with all these medevacs, and most of them are full on energy, it's going to be incredibly hard for him to kill any units. This is what, 11 medevacs? Any shot he takes is just going to deal something. 2 of the medevacs have like literally no HP. He's just not had, like, maybe a couple more Stalkers in these fights, and he would have been able to kill a few of these, but unfortunately, he just hasn't had it. And hopefully, the Colossus should be able to do some damage here, but at the same time, it's going to get targeted by everything.
Yeah, I think this is no extended thermal lance. Yeah, no extended thermal lance.
Yeah.
I think SirMalagant needs to take down like the pile just to make it easier to get out of his own base. But yeah, like meanwhile, Frost is taking a 4th base right now.
Okay, I like this blink forward.
Yeah, it's a good blink forward and just getting a little bit value, but now Liberators are in play as well. Frost's army just getting better and better as this game goes on. 2-2 is also completed for Frost. He should be starting 3-3. There are no upgrades for SirMalagant right now, which are gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's very, very rough.
Oh, and the Widow Mines just getting value on the retreat.
Yeah. Oh, no, don't get the Colossus. And yeah, look at all these green beams. It looks like UFOs are trying to pick them up and take them away, but they're just kind of insane. He could probably spam Stin and still not lose anything.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's the Liberator Siege. It's going to be very hard for SirMalagant to take any base. I thought Frost was going to rotate to the left here and find that base, but I don't believe he knows it's there. No, he doesn't know it's there. But yeah, he's going to be able to take out these gateways, take out anything that moves forward.
Yeah, we just see Frost move forward there, just get rid of the buildings are in his way.
Yeah,
yeah, it looks like he's going to be focusing down those Colossi that don't have extended thermal ads. Gets right on top of the Stalkers, takes down the robotic support bay.
And that is the end of game 1.
Some storms land on a portion of the army. We got the GG. Alright, so Frost wins his first map on the EU server. We'll go to NA next.
Well, with that win, Angry Space Hares is taking a 6-5 lead.
Yeah. Impressive stuff from Angry Space Hares, considering how behind they were.
Yeah, Arctic Space Hares is definitely got his backpack on this week. Frost is ready to go. He's halfway through the gauntlet and he is 3-0. Now, this is by no means shade to SirMalagant, but Frost's toughest opponent is going to be his last opponent, being DarkMenace.
Yeah, and that will be up to Special Tactics. I think whether it will be a traditional forfeit or if they will be playing the points. I think they we'll see when they hop on. Yeah, so this next map is going to be at Eternity's Edge.
I'd say that would be a Great Pyre or Hyper Turtle question, I guess, since they are the team captain.
Yes, and neither are present currently.
Well, I'll be the captain since they're
okay.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah. Get these players in the right positions.
Maybe we could just treat the Frost first DarkMenace series and do a BO3 and let that be it. See who moves on. That would be fun.
Just getting a confirmation from the players of whether or not they're ready. Alright, SirMalagant says he's ready. Okay, looks like we're ready. So it's kind of funny, I moused over Frost's name on status as Zergs only need an Atari 2600 controller.
Oh my.
Alright, in the bottom right, we have the blue Terran player clutching it for his team right now. His name is
Frost.
And he is playing for the team of
Angry Space Hares.
And in the upper left, we have the red Protoss player trying to steal a point for his team. And he is
SirMalagant.
playing for the team of
Special Tactics.
Well,
this
when I
map
first
reminds
joined
me-
FSL,
yeah, this map reminds me a lot of like old Wings of Liberty maps, just because there's that little like pocket in the corner with the sight blocker. Like there was that like old map like Antigua Shipyard where like you could just hide stuff in like the corner, like behind the sight blocker. And also like the mains in Wings of Liberty were just kind of huge in comparison to a lot of Heart of the Swarm and Legacy of the Void maps. Yeah, this map just reminds me of that.
Yeah, definitely. I can definitely see that for sure. What I was initially saying, when I first joined FSL, I had got the unfortunate schedule of we didn't really have the separation of leagues that much. We had, like, of course, Code S, which I qualified for, being a Diamond player. I had to play DarkMenace, Neutrophil, and Instability my first 3 sets. I was able to take a map off Instability, so I did, you know, get a map win, but SirMalagant was actually the first player that I actually got my first series win again. I think that was all the way back in season 6 or 7, might be in 5. But
Yeah.
I know SirMalagant's been playing in FSL for a long time.
SirMalagant was my very first opponent as well, actually, incidentally. Yeah, he almost killed me with a charge zealot, 2-base charge zealot play. But yeah, I was able to get enough roaches in that game and just kind of all-in afterwards.
Yeah, we had a really good series. Our games are all close. He definitely, I know, is a player who can adjust because just in the individual championship, which is, I believe, the last time I seen him play, he lost the first map to Cranky Toaster, saw exactly what happened and how it happened, and was able to adjust and beat Cranky Toast in the next 2 maps. So
yeah,
SirMalagant's definitely a player that uses his head. He knows how to play the game. It's kind of like what I say with like KJ. KJ is very smart with SC2. He understands why he lost when he loses, and he's able to make those adjustments. And yeah, having a brain for SC2 definitely helps you for sure.
Yeah. SC2 is a very mechanical game, but you can have pretty good mechanics and make bad decisions and still lose games for really dumb reasons. Earlier, SirMalagant was just scouting with a probe, just making sure he wasn't getting proxied in one location. The Reaper looks like it dispatched that probe. Now, SirMalagant's moving out with a little Adepta there. The Watchtower is already taken. Looks like the Adept should be able to take out maybe one Reaper. No, Frost's micro is too good. And the Shade will not. The Shade does complete. Wow. And he goes in kind of a weird direction, but then the Adept moves back in the towards the units again.
The good news for Malagant this game is this is the adjustments I'm talking about. Last game he only had the 1 Stalker and the second one joined in halfway through. This game he's got both of them ready to go.
Yeah, but this time there's no wall, so the Hellions will be able to do the dive. See how many workers they do get. 3 so far.
No wall, and also last time all the damage was on the Hellion instead of the Reapers. So it didn't take long to kill the first Hellion. This game, yeah, it took a little bit longer, but yeah, he lost 6 workers this game, so he doubled what he lost in game 1.
Yeah.
But Chronoing out the workers right now, so he could catch up by just doing that.
Yeah, and it's also the fact that the Frost did get to keep most of his units as well, so all in all, I think that was a great trade for Frost.
So looking at the build, I believe, because he's going Blink first this game instead of Charge, and he also has the Robo, I think we're going to be seeing possibly a Blink from the low ground on the 3rd up into the main. I think he's going to try to get maybe a Observer, but also at the same time, there is a Cloak Banshee going to be on the way to his side of the map, so maybe that Robo is going to be, you know, chasing around the Banshee instead of being able to do that. I guess we'll see. Yeah, no, here comes the Stalkers. They're coming to the other side of the map. They want to, I guarantee he's going to start that right away, hopefully. Oh, not yet.
Yeah, so SirMalagant does move out here to Frost.
Observer.
The Reaper should be able to dart in at any point just to get additional scouting, but I think he's about to see the army itself at the front here. There is a siege tank at the front, so I think those workers at the front there are perfectly safe.
Yeah, where did the Banshee go?
It is kind of hiding in the base right now. I think he's waiting for 2 Banshees and Cloak, and he should move out. Because 2 Banshees can one-shot a worker, even if there is a shield battery.
And I do not believe SirMalagant saw them move out. And he's not going to be able to push in there with that tank and that bunker.
Yeah. Having Blink will help him defend the Banshees for sure.
100%, yeah. These Reapers are going to be able to probably kill 1 or 2 workers, most likely. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, 1. Yeah, the full bat. Oh. Hey, having the Reaper spot blocked helped him again.
Nice cleanup there. The Banshees are heading into the back of the base now. They should be cloaking shortly. Well, actually, they don't need to cloak. Okay. Don't need to cloak until the actual units arrive, but why not?
This is gonna be a lot of damage. See how SirMalagant deals with it.
A Observer is being chronoed right now, and the Stalkers are right beneath those Banshees.
Beautiful blink, but he's got 2 of his Stalkers now. Stop. What?
Yeah, as stuck as Blink Stalkers can be. Oh, yeah.
He
Okay.
just got it in range. There
The
we go.
Observer moved the wrong way for a second.
Frost moved out his army to the bottom here. Wait, cancel the base.
Did we? Was that a cancel or a kill?
I want to say it was. Hold on, I'm trying to do math and never do that on stream. I want to say it was a kill because of the resource loss.
So yeah, unfortunate there for SirMalagant, but at this stage, it's definitely not a game-ending loss. He should be able to reestablish it. The earlier, the better. And there we go. The base goes down yet again. I think maybe even having a couple shield batteries there will help out a lot next time Frost decides to head in that direction.
It's just those same nerves affecting me right now because he's already up almost double supply again. He's got his 3rd already on position. He's up 26 workers with the damage from those Banshees. He's up, I believe, in the upgrades again. Earlier, extended thermal lance, but again, the same thing. I don't know. Does SirMalagant have any forges, which I do not believe he has again. So he's just gonna fall super far behind in these upgrades. And Marines with upgrade advantages are really, really good units.
Oh, most definitely. But yeah, like I feel like Protoss players really can't ignore their upgrades. Like they're just so important in a game like this, unless like you're trying to end the game super early.
Yep, 100%.
Love the tank positioning here from Frost. Able to defend his 3rd base from the high ground and splitting up his tanks in such a way that they can't all be killed at the same time. Meanwhile, there is a move out from Frost here, while also a Warp Prism is sneaking around the backside. Frost makes it to the 3rd base right as that 3rd base finishes, but SirMalagant is quick on the reposition there. Now these are Stim Marines trading directly with Stalkers without Zealot buffer, so that does favor the Marines a bit, especially because they have 1-1 at this point. But those Marines are starting to look a little overstimmed. Okay, they have enough medevacs. Frost with a full load up just decides to retreat for now.
I'm shocked he retreated there, but I mean, he doesn't need to do the damage there. He just needs to basically, you know, broken prod. He's just got 2-2 on the way, and there's no forges on the side for SirMalagant. That is really going to hurt him moving forward. And there we go. He dropped his first forge.
Yeah, and I think while that skirmish was happening, SirMalagant ended up F2ing his Warp Prism. Like, I think the play there would have been to warp like towards the natural, just to do some counter damage while your opponent is on the wrong side of the map. Oh, and Frost gets a Colossi in the middle of the map. There's a Colossi over there. Was it maybe rallied to the Observer? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have no clue how that worked. But yeah, he's got 4 bases. SirMalagant does have his 3rd coming online, and he's trying to drop the Neo batteries, but he also doesn't have the stock yet.
Yeah, he doesn't have the time for these shield batteries to come up right now. SirMalagant pocketing his workers into the little corner there, but Frost sees it. He goes straight for the workers before he kills the rest of the base, and SirMalagant even walking into a little bit of his own storm there. Widowmine goes off on the Prism as well. Yeah, Frost is just swarming. Hate to use that word, but just swarming SirMalagant right now, because Terran is now a swarmy race, and we get the GG. Right, so that brings the score 7-5 for Angry Space Hares. They just need.
They need one.
They just need one.
And
Yeah.
we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do about this last series. We'll talk to the players first before we do that. That'll be a KJ decision. But yeah, for now, let's get the exit interviews. Nico, you do those. I'm gonna grab a drink.
All right, sure. Yeah, welcome back, players. Welcome back. Frost, your PVT is looking unimpeachable today. Are you sure this is your first game?
For real, for it. Yep. But I think not for tilting or etc. But Protoss are not really winning this patch. So yeah, but I think it's really hard for Protoss right now to beat Terran. But I don't know. But this game was close also.
Yeah, good game, man.
Yeah,
good game also.
All right. Yeah. So, SirMalagant. I think one common theme in these games is you have a lot. But yeah, like in terms of like third-base economy, like beyond that point, I think it's just kind of getting a little outscaled. Were you planning on doing very heavy aggression to start the game and just close them out?
Yeah, the first game, I just wanted to do 2 base all in, see how it goes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
My opponent played really good. I think the first game, it's really hard to Protoss to all in the Terran when Terran played double cast first, I think. And the second one, I played the Necrot build when I push the third with 2 tanks and so many marines. And on natural at the same moment I put with my 2 Banshees. And the build
the Banshees
is really good. Yeah, the build is
really
good.
The Banshees really did well.
Yeah. I noticed you waited for 2 Banshees and Cloak before you moved out. I assume that was just so you can one-shot a probe. That was a deliberate decision, yes? Yeah.
Oh, sorry. The question is for me. Or can you repeat,
yes,
please?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sorry.
you waited for both Banshees before you moved out. I assume that was just so you could one-shot a probe, correct?
Yep, exactly. I don't care to losing punches at this build because my objective is destroy his third, you know. So yep, I don't care to drones. It's just for multitasking and need to my opponent. Oh, bunches is on my main. I need to come on main and on third I destroy. So yep, the build is good. It's the Necrot build if you want. Make in YouTube Necrot build in PvP, and this build is really cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you definitely played it well. I thought your macro behind the defense was great as well. You really just shut down any aggression coming your way. Yeah.
Thanks.
So I think our next matchup is going to be
Good game.
Frost versus DarkMenace here. So KJ, as the representative for Special Tactics, is this going to be a show match or is this going to count towards the points for the weekend?
Hey guys, you know what we're gonna do? We don't like to win like this way with forfeits. So we're gonna bring our killer, our ace, to bring it all back. This DarkMenace is hopping on right now.
Alright, I do see him online on StarCraft right now, and unfortunately I am running into a similar problem with our hardware. Could we take a short break just to refresh a little bit and
Yeah, 2-minute break, we'll be right back. Whether or not your camera's on, we'll be ready to go. 2 minutes, we'll start the match.
Alright.
Oh, I have 2 minutes. Can I? Okay, another coffee.
Yes, you have 2 minutes.
Yeah, get a coffee, use the bathroom.
Yeah,
Get a coffee,
yeah.
use the bathroom. Let's all make sure we're ready for this.
Thanks.
Alright, let's see if you can get this wall down. There are a few Hellions here.
Yeah, well,
Wall goes down.
Vikings versus Corruptor. But those Hellions,
Yeah,
there's only so much they can do against Roach Queen.
yeah. Moving forward there.
Yeah, he has his finger on the button, no doubt. He does have some extra units. Okay, there we go. Doom drop, I think, right on top of that.
And we are live. Welcome,
wow.
everyone, to Angry
All
Spacers versus Psyop Gaming.
Pacha. Lanix Magic.
We're in full whack-a-mole mode here, and they are dropping the Locust. and now the Marine's being lured over there, and in the meantime, that natural completely undefended. The Locust pouncing on all the FCVs.
Yeah, those Ultras don't have a lot of armor, though.
No, they do not have their extra armor yet. So, yeah, it's one of those things about.
And we got the GG.
We got the GG.
Alright, let's see if you can get this wall down. There are a few Hellions here.
Yeah, well,
wall goes down.
Did a great job. If that might be too late. There is nothing close to a wall on the high ground. There is the age-old strategy, and by age-old time, but pulls a few of the workers out, and that's it. GG. Lennox Pacha takes it serious. There we go. Doom drop, I think, right on top of that tank. There are Vikings within range, and some poor Marines that were still right-clicked on those medevacs, walking into tank fire. All of this is to depend. Those Marines have to get right between those choke points, between the...
Yeah, Sunny D attacking right into this tank line. The bio is already very low.
Right. Splash damage against units that are already...
Sunny D just sending wave after wave, and we get the GG.
GG. Yeah, just exactly. I don't think he expected his opponent to have this many Ravens.
Oh yeah, but that's an ambitious. Yeah, that was an ambitious drop off.
Every single one of those Vikings went down. The air armies clashing each other, but now we got Marine support, and we're getting a lot of damage done here. I don't spend those minerals on.
Oh yeah, no, I just looked at the minerals right there.
GG.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to reverse again.
21 workers going down. Great damage for just a handful of.
Sure, but those Hellions.
Yeah, moving forward there into that wall.
Yeah, exactly. And one good thing, this attack did draw the mutant.
All right, we're back. Let's get going.
Yeah. And welcome back. Welcome back. We are in our last set of the weekend. It is going to be a set that actually counts towards points between Special Tactics and Angry Space Hares, and it's going to be probably our most exciting match of the weekend. It's going to be DarkMenace versus Frost. Frost has been on an absolute tear, carrying the Angry Space Hares, or the Arctic Space Hares as we are now calling them, back to actually a lead, from a huge deficit back into a lead, him and Pacha this weekend. But yeah, it looks like all Special Tactics needs are, I think, just 2 points to close out the weekend, so it's going to be all up to DarkMenace in order to do that. KJ, that is correct, right? We need 2 points for this, right?
Yeah, he has to win 2, and then we'll go to an ace match. Otherwise,
and then it will be ace.
Yep.
All right. Let's bring our contestant in, DarkMenace. Welcome, DarkMenace. Are you ready for this match versus Frost?
Oh.
We have you muted currently, DarkMenace.
The man of few words.
Could you unmute? Can you hear us?
He missed it. Go ahead.
I can hear now.
Okay,
there
cool.
he is.
There we go. Yeah, welcome, DarkMenace. So we gave a short little summary there, summarizing the points for the weekend. It is up to you to score 2 points for your team in order to bring your team to victory. Are you ready?
I guess.
Yeah, modest as ever. Yeah, you're up against Frost, who's been on a little bit of a tear today. I would probably say, just based on your prior record, you are still favored. But yeah, Frost is a little bit of the hot hands right now. Yeah, Frost, are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready. So I look at the last month's DarkMenace against against Chatomic, and DarkMenace still really good. So I think it's gonna be really hard for me. So, but my objective is 6-0 at all. But I think it's gonna be really hard. So let's go.
Yeah. Do either of you guys have map picks for this set?
I'm good.
Rainfall.
Rainfall. You just love that map. Okay.
No,
Game
no.
one.
I just don't care about maps.
Okay. Let's do Rainfall and JMPZ. Do you have a map pick?
Nope.
Let's do Rainfall and why not? All right. Game 1 will be on NA, and Game 2 will be on EU.
Yeah. Oh, we're still on US. Sorry.
Yes. Let's head to US now. All right. Separating out the players. GLHF.
Hey, add me to the game again.
Well, it looks like you're party lead. So could you make me party lead, and I'll just start the lobby.
I'm not in the lobby either. Oh, we haven't started it. I'm dumb.
All right. Not ready from Frost. Just needs a couple minutes. Okay. All right. Yeah. In the meantime, maybe we could talk a little bit about the maps. This matchup. Yeah. So game 1 is going to be on Rainfall here. A little bit of a shorter rush distance map, and then game 2 I think is Lockdown, which is also not that big of a map, but it does have some choke points, which I think will be somewhat Terran favored. Rainfall does have like pretty wide open areas, which I think does favor Zerg, but the fact that the map is just so much smaller is a bit of a Terran favored feature. All right, it looks like Frost is ready. We are starting the game.
You are watching FSL.
I always wondered what that picture for DarkMenace is. It looks like a Hydralisk with 2 pylons warping. And anyway, in the top left, we have the red Terran player who has been clutching it for his team this weekend. His name is
Frost.
And he is playing for the team of
Angry Space Hares.
And in the lower right, it is the champ, the #1 player in FSL, trying to advance his team to the ace match. It is the Pink Zerg, and he is
DarkMenace.
And he represents the team of
Special Tactics.
Yeah, so last time DarkMenace played was versus, I think, Medic JR a couple weeks ago, and he had mentioned that he had never played a game on the new patch, so he thought like all the 8-worker start was super weird, all of his timings were different, supply values, which is totally understandable. I was also Frost this weekend. He's been pulling some pretty great results, so what's your prediction, JMPZ?
I don't know how practiced DarkMenace is. If, like we saw in the individual finals, we saw Chatomic 2-0 DarkMenace during the team league, and then when the individual finals came around, DarkMenace really likes that, and he practiced. So I'm not sure how practiced he is, but if he's practiced, DarkMenace is a different beast when he is practiced, and he's just, even when he's not practiced, he's very, very good. He's disgusting, but like when he's on his game and practiced and ready to go. He is a GM, so it's definitely going to be a good series if we see a practice DarkMenace, which I'm hoping to see, because I love the way he plays the game.
Yeah. It was actually because he was doing so well in the prior season that we started allowing GMs into the FSL, because prior we would always say it's like, oh no, they're too good, we don't have anyone who could actually play against them. But like looking at the way that he was playing versus SgtABC, and looking at the way that like some prior people that we've invited to the FSL, but we deemed that they were too good to play, we were just like, nah, like these guys can compete against the likes of GMs.
Yeah, especially now at the point where, like, you know, those players definitely can 100%. Medic JR hits it. SgtABC beat Medic JR, so you know he's definitely on that list. Okay, wait, is he gonna lose the turn?
Nice saves from DarkMenace here. He will lose a Zergling, but that's not the big deal. The Queen is out now. This should shove the Reaper away temporarily. Reaper can heal up and go in for a further scout later, and a third CC. Okay, the third CC finishes. Or sorry, it starts.
Okay.
Oh, this is bad for DarkMenace. DarkMenace was going for the third. It gets blocked by the Reaper.
Oh, he gets the other side. Yeah. Kind of a little closer to the Terran, but because you never want to expand towards the Terran, but it's like very, very close. Like the difference between these two bases are obviously you'd want the one on the left a little bit more, but yeah, it's not a big deal.
The triangle base does open you up to elevator play though. Like if someone attacks your third and then you send your units there, they lift up and go into your main. Like that can be annoying to deal with. So it'd be cool to see Frost try to abuse that. Probably the main reason why I'm a line base enjoyer. But yeah, like it's not worth delaying your third. Just throw down your third. Like you can take the line base as your fourth. Not a big deal.
Yeah, but you can argue the same concept of with the line. If they attack your third and then you come there, they can boost past your natural and drop into your main, or drop into your natural and then pick up and drop in your main. Just, you know,
right. But the distance between the third and the main with a medevac is very short, and your queens are normally not right in that position where they could dissuade the drop.
Good amount of damage. Let's see.
Yeah, queens are in position here.
Yeah, he didn't lose much there.
Yeah, not too much economic damage at all. No. And DarkMenace does have his safety links at this point.
And he's gonna get a wrap around on these. Oh, that's a close around.
Yeah, a small win there for DarkMenace. But it basically takes the rest of the map control.
Big win because he's only got one Hellion and 2 Marines to defend. Now he's got him in the mineral line in a pretty safe spot, but with this amount of links, he's gonna be able to be really annoying with this.
Yeah. I think hold position, yeah, there we go. Hold position SCVs in just the right area so the links can't do anything. Perfectly fine. Great micro. Yeah, great micro from Frost right there. Just needs to deal with that last link that's just gnawing away at his workers. Oh no, he didn't
kill it. Oh no, that's going to be one worker kill.
Or maybe just A-move the workers.
Oh, there we go. 2 worker kills with that one link.
Definitely not what's supposed to happen.
Yep. But at the same time, we're seeing a worker lead come out from DarkMenace. He's got his 4th on the way. Even though the Terran did get a fast 3 CC, but with the 4th already on the way from DarkMenace, it's kind of canceling that out.
Yeah.
15 workers. Yeah, he's definitely getting into that flow state of the game.
I think the worker count will start to equalize once the 3rd CC starts to produce like three SCVs at a time build rather quickly. Because at some point DarkMenace is going to have to start making units just to make sure he's going to be safe as his 4th base comes online. DarkMenace is in a period of making units right now. His lair is on the way, his Baneling Nest is on the way, his double Evo chamber is on the way. Once he has enough units to safely drone the 4th, I think that's exactly what we're gonna see. Nice vision here from DarkMenace, just sending a spotterling in basically every possible attack path, and also monitoring the 4th base location for Frost. A double medevac is on the edge of creep right now, just dropping where it's safe. DarkMenace does see it, and he looks like he's setting a little bit of a surround or a counterattack. I think it's going to be a counterattack. Into a relatively undefended 4th.
Yeah, he definitely likes his one buys. And yeah, these Marines are all surrounded, and the Queens have been focused in the medevac since the beginning, and yeah, bye-bye medevac. And the Lings get into the third base here. There is some units here for Frost, so good to keep some units at home, but again, he's delaying the mining, he's got his infestation pit on the way, he's got a 5th macro hatch on the way, he's already started his +1 attack upgrade. Yeah, DarkMenace is definitely getting to that scary point. He seems like he's practiced.
Yeah. Lings go in for a counterattack at the 3rd there. They all get dispatched. Maybe a couple workers for their trouble. No big deal. Yeah.
That's insane. He's got Lings everywhere.
He's got spotters for his spotters. Like, in case those Lings die, he could just move another one quicker. Or maybe that's going to be a small counterattack. He might just morph some Banelings, and then he'll
he does like to run Banelings into the mineral line. That is something we might see from him. Right now, it looks like he's just going to try to run in the main, because why not? Or the natural. Yep.
Yeah.
And
this is also a scout as well. Just sending in a few units there, just like enough that they could run by a group of units without all of them dying. I think the real purpose of that was just to figure out what he's building in the natural, maybe catch like a tech transition if possible.
What also forces Frost to pull the SCVs, and then it messed up his gases, because like right now he doesn't have the workers back on the gases in the natural. So it's just all attention that he's pulling away, and now Frost is going to be moving out with his army. But I mean, 14 Banes, 56 Lings, I think he'll be okay. Like with this army can't really do much. Oh, I like how Frost's base is mining like the way it was with the 2nd CC there. It had 4 workers going.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. Speaking of Banelings being rolled in, Banelings are being rolled in, and Frost is quick, but not quick enough with the pull. He loses a fair amount of workers there. I think
be able to shut
half
down
the
this
mineral line.
Yeah, he's gonna have to
nice drop there for Frost.
He does have a couple Marines on the left side here too.
Yeah.
Do they see that base behind them? No, they don't.
They do not see it, but I think DarkMenace sees them. Meanwhile, DarkMenace sending in a few Lings towards prospective 4th base. He actually has Lings everywhere. Oh my god. Lings in the natural, Lings at the 3rd, Lings at the 4th. And we're seeing the Ultralisk Cavern on the way. DarkMenace takes out the sensor tower, limiting the vision of his opponent, and yeah, just goes straight towards that building planetary, forces it to lift. Meanwhile, DarkMenace setting up another counterattack of Banelings. Looks like those Banelings are going to go straight into the base. Just constantly skill checking his opponent here.
Yep. And again,
I think at this point, yeah, one, you need a full wall there. Looks like he is building it, but he's also going to need a bunker there.
Yeah. And the fact that DarkMenace has just been able to just keep running around and keeping Frost's attention on his side of the map. I think he's got, what, 7 hatcheries now on the map?
Yeah.
6 of them at bases. He's got, like, creep spread pretty decent right now. I guess it could be a little better, but yeah, at the same time, he's also 104 Lings. He's got his Ultralisk Cavern.
Yeah.
He just has everything he needs.
There's just, oh my god, like, it's just relentless with these counterattacks. Like, I think at this point, if you're playing against a counterattack player like this, you have to leave, like, tanks in the back. Tanks, bunkers, like, anything that'll just punch these small squads of units. Like, if they're gonna counterattack, like, the only successful counterattack should be a very large commitment.
And Adrenal's done. The upgrades are pretty even. Frost will get to 2-2 first. But at the same time, yeah, see, look, he runs into the 3rd base again and causes these SCVs to get off the gas. And he still hasn't resaturated his gas at his naturals. And his 3rd. Oh man, he's really been messing with his gas this game. And oh, look, another run by, right into the main.
Yep. Okay, so there is a siege tank in the main right now that is shelling away at some of those Lings. And yeah, Frost is quick on the depot raise. Meanwhile, Frost sends his army back to deal with the rest of these units. He's not ready to push out right now. Oh my god!
Oh my god, he got like... That was a lot of Banelings killed there. Like 20?
That was...
But at the same time, there's Lings
everywhere. It's more than I can count, JMPZ.
Yeah, I can't count that high. I don't have that many fingers and toes. But at the same time, he's losing his 4th. It's dead. Now, yeah, he has other CCs he can float out there, move out or whatever. Yeah. But it's just... This is where DarkMenace is just... This is what shows why he's so good at this game. He can just move everywhere, be everywhere, just hit you where you're not over and over again. He's just so fast.
Yeah. One thing
It's
that
currently
I think was
500
going
HP.
for Frost here that is, I think, quickly disappearing was the upgrade lead. Frost was at 2-2, and now DarkMenace is at 2-1, about to be 2-2 as well. Chitinous Plating is on the way, some Corruptors as well to deal with some Liberators, which are not presently with this army. DarkMenace setting up a beautiful surround, though, as the units run away from the army, they're met with even more Banelings, and oh my god, they all get taken out.
Just left, oh my, he lost like, how much supply was that? That was like 70 supply gone in an instant. And then he had all the medevacs were just gonna get shelled down, yeah. This is why DarkMenace is a GM player.
Alright, next
Special tactics.
Yep. You know, if I'm Frost, if I saw that game go like that, and I saw like that my opponent did a lot of that, the adjustments were, like you said, you have to leave some tanks behind possibly, or you have to do something early. Because I would not want to play DarkMenace in a late game situation where he's completely teched up and able to just run around the map like that.
Yeah. I completely agree. What can he do here? Like
3 racks?
What do you...
Just,
3 racks Reaper?
Just bring it
Or
off.
3 racks Proxy?
Proxy? Bring it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how many people have tried that to DarkMenace in the FSL. I mean, I'm sure he's dealt with it on ladder, but like 3 racks, a lot of it just comes down to your control, like your drone control, so if you go hatch first. This map is going to be on...
Lockdown? Okay. On the maps. Yeah, and with that ramp leading into the natural, it's definitely a lot harder, I guess, if they have, you know, like tanks on the high ground at your natural. But yeah.
Right. Looks like the players are ready. We'll just make a couple of referees and head into this.
Ooh, I got promoted. Alright, well, we're either going to be seeing Special Tactics bring this to an ace match, or we're going to be seeing Angry Space Hares moving on. And if I believe that would be...
You are watching FSL.
Don't book.
Special Tactics would be finishing at least 3rd at this point, if they win this, I think.
Well, I mean, if they win this and then the ace match, I mean, like, but if
yeah.
they lose this game, I think they finish in 4th, and I'm not sure where they placed last season. I'm pretty sure it was 4th, but
yes,
anyways.
Last season, yes. In the top right, we have the pink Zerg player. His name is
DarkMenace,
and he represents the team of
Special Tactics.
And in the lower left, we have the red Terran player, and he is...
Frost.
Representing the team of...
Angry Space Hares.
Forgot to ask Frost. I gotta ask him what kind of beer he's popping in that opening.
I'm sure it's better than
American
light,
beer.
but that's all I'll say.
Well, yeah, I try to, you know, keep it PG for the stream, but I did get the new Grog America pack from Cold Ones to try it out, and it's not bad. Not all of us are under the age of 21. A lot of us are old here.
Yeah, in fact, I'm actually so old that I had a few beers the other day and my stomach was hurting for the whole day, so...
Yeah. Alright, looking pretty normal. Frost with his... Last game, he went Reaper first. This game, he's going Marine first. So I wonder if it's a map thing for him, or he just felt like the Reaper first was a waste of time. because of the way DarkMenace controlled his units. Because he didn't lose a single worker. He did lose one.
Reaper's on the way.
Oh yeah, he always makes it second.
Oh, maybe the...
Yeah, last game he made it first.
The Marine is maybe to just maybe catch the Overlord? Like, I guess he can do it right now.
It can. Yeah, it could definitely catch that Overlord.
Yeah, especially because, yeah, the Overlord's caught really far away from the pillar. DarkMenace tries to make it to the pillar right now. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make it in time. I don't think he will.
It's going to be incredibly close.
Yeah.
We got nothing else to watch. Let's take a closer look. It's going to be super close. I think he gets there.
Yeah, he
just
gets
barely
there.
got there.
Okay. I mean, if Frost really wants that, he'll have to raise a production building. I don't think it's really worth it.
No, I can't stand when I'm playing ladder and I'll see someone finish that second CC and then lift it to kill my Overlord. I'm like, really, dude? There's no way that was worth it for you, but sure. Oh, he's gonna find a lane.
Yeah. Reaper is a little bit late. The Queen meets him right away.
Yeah.
So I think at this point his goal is just to be as annoying as possible. Just make sure he's not getting all in.
Yeah.
Delay the third as long as possible.
Oh, we see an early lair. The Reaper wasn't able to scout it.
Yeah, an early lair, and there's no speed.
Oh, so we're gonna see something gas intensive that needs to come out, but what is it? Is the question. Is it gonna be Spire? Is it gonna be... He did go for some early Hydra build in the
I think it's a Hydra build.
Individual?
I think this was in a Hearthstone video, actually. I think that, like, Hearthstone popularized
He's
it.
gonna see it! He does see it. He knows now.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know what tech it is. He knows it's a lair, he just doesn't know
is he
what
clocking? Is he also clocking that the spawning pool is not jiggling? Because he knows they're slow lings, but like, is he clocking that there is no upgrade on the way?
He does have a third CC on the way, so we do have a third hatchery. So I'm really curious. So okay, we got roaches. I'm a little confused now. Do you think DarkMenace adjusted on what he after getting scouted there? What do you think he just wanted quick roach speed or maybe quick 1-1 roach timing?
It could be roach speed. We're about to find out, I guess. The lair is completed. Roach speed starts immediately. Yeah, and a couple of roaches and lings on the way, more than what you would need for defense, and the third base is only half completed at this point. I think the third base is just going to be a macro hatch. This is looking like it's going to be an all-in.
Yeah, I guess Roach Ravager?
Oh yeah?
Okay.
Roach
How
Ravager,
you
Roach
doing?
Ling. Ravager Ling.
Yeah. Well, the
Hitting-
link, I don't think he's going to go links because he didn't go speed.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, that's a good call.
Now he's gonna see these roaches.
He sees all the roaches.
Oh, he's hitting his own roaches.
DarkMenace hitting his own roaches
He
just a
don't
little bit,
like
but he's
his
quick to
roaches.
correct.
He was mad. He said, "Hey, you gotta hit harder next time."
Well,
And there's,
he's
Evo
he's
chamber
punishing
over
them for being found out. You know, they weren't supposed to be there.
They're supposed to be hiding. All right, I wonder what adjustments we're gonna see because right now, looking, I think the starport just got started, but he should be able to realize that these links still don't have speed if he sees them anywhere.
Yeah, there's a Ling right at the front there. Looks like Frost is just scouting with his Hellions, just making sure that there are no hidden bases. Maybe gonna poke in, just see what type of army he's up against. Roaches are still in production right now with +1 Carapace on the way, and now finally Ling Speed joining it. No more drones are being produced at this moment. Yeah, this is gonna be an all-in. But does he time it? Oh, okay. So he kills the Hellion on the edge of the creep there, and then we get a scan, so he knows exactly how many drones are at the third right now. Frost has to defend now.
And he has this third CC, and he's had it for a minute, but I think he's afraid to float it out because of what he's seen.
I don't think he should. Not until.
Yeah, I think he should keep it. Yeah, keep it in the base.
Yeah, not until he has enough tanks to slowly start inching his way forward and just creating a tank line that DarkMenace would have to attack into.
Yeah, and it looks like he's
moving.
floating
He's
it out.
moving the base down. I don't know if this is gonna work. I think it's gonna have to lift at the moment that DarkMenace decides to move across the map.
It's a massive creep highway starting too. He's got the creep almost halfway across the map.
Yeah.
And he's starting his fourth. I think DarkMenace is just playing safe. At first I thought we were going to see a lot of aggression, but I think
it should have been aggression.
Yeah.
Maybe he's gonna time it with +1 Carapace. That's the only thing that I think he's waiting for at this moment.
Possibly.
Because +1 Carapace on the Roaches is going to negate 2 out of the 5 damage that Marines do.
Okay. Did catch a massive supply block, but he does have 2 hatcheries on the way, including a macro hatch. This creep is getting kind of far at this point. He's sending out spotterlings, so yeah. He should. He'll see that Frost has his 3rd. I've just been watching the game from DarkMenace's camera, just to, try to learn while I'm watching this. And it's just insane how quick he moves around the map.
Yeah. A bunch of drones in production right now. I think DarkMenace has enough of a standing army to actually deal with these roaches, deal with the double drop that's out right now. Just taking time to kill the rocks just to give himself further surface area should Frost decide to attack the 4th base.
That medevac hit his screen, and instantly DarkMenace looked at it. It's actually insane.
Yeah. High-level StarCraft players do spend a lot of time looking at the minimap.
Yeah. Looks like some Banes on the way. He does have Baneling speed as well. Okay.
I actually sometimes wonder like how big DarkMenace's screen is, because like when you look at his camera, you can literally see him turning his head a lot when he plays this game.
Yeah, it definitely has to be a pretty big screen, and some of these roaches are going to get caught on the side here.
It's a nice pick for Frost, but I think he's going to have to lift here because the Banelings are following this.
Yep.
Yeah. So +1 attack is already completed for Frost, so he has equalized the upgrade to difference now.
Yeah, but DarkMenace is going to be ahead on the Carapace upgrade. He's got his Infestation Pit on the way, morphing in some Ravagers. Yeah, here's a big fight. And I don't think there's enough here to defend.
I don't think so either. These workers are definitely going to have to eat back here. I'm just wondering, where are the rest of the tanks? Where's the rest of the splash damage that's going to deal with these roaches?
How many tanks does he have? He only has 3, to be fair. And oh man, the vials are able to like get into range and not take tank fire. And yeah, this is just allowing DarkMenace to go through another cycle of producing units. And at this point, he's up 50 supply. He's got the bank he needs. And here we go, some more vials. Is it enough to kill the wall? It was, just barely.
Yeah.
He's moving the tank forward.
Yeah, moving him a little too far forward in my opinion. DarkMenace does see an opportunity here and he piles one of the tanks down. I think this is actually, okay, if he can avoid these Banelings, this is actually a great fight for Frost. Wow.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, the base has landed again and he is losing a lot of HP on that base. I think this is going to be, okay. Frost is able to repair the 3rd base. But this is a 3-base Terran versus a 5-base Zerg, so even though DarkMenace lost that army, there's Hive on the way, there's more upgrades on the way, and yeah, he can remax.
He's got a bunch of Banes on the way as well. The creep's getting ridiculous. It actually kind of slowed down a bit. He had it moving really well, but yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. +1 melee, I was about to say I would love to see +1 melee. Start considering we are investing a little bit more into the Lings.
Yeah, and especially when you go Ultras later. If you go Ultras later, it's a very good investment. And he's doing a Ling run by at the 4th, but there's really nothing there yet. So
another group of Lings also sharking around the other side.
He's probably going to try to send him in. What he likes to do is send him into like the natural or the main, and that's exactly what it is. He's going to try to get on top of that tank.
Only sending in a portion of them currently, though.
Just enough to be annoying.
Yeah. And there are still Lings, I think they're working away at rocks at 2 different locations.
Yeah. You don't like the rocks. And there's the Ultralisk Cavern on the way.
Yeah.
He's able to move around the map, and Adrenal started. Yeah, he's just doing exactly what he wants. Frost has been able to get back up to 70 workers, though. The only thing that really scares me is he's got 12 medevacs and only 2 tanks. He's got 40 fire units between Marines and Marauders. As I say that, he popped out a few more, but he's definitely gonna finally have a maxed out army, it looks like. But at the same time, DarkMenace's army is incredibly scary.
A lot of Spotterlings going around the map. So DarkMenace lost 2 Spotterlings. The first one dies, he immediately sends another one as well, so he knows that there is a push coming from that angle. But I think Frost also clocked that he killed the Spotterling, and he decides to move towards his 4th base as well.
There's a Ling burrowed at his 4th.
Yeah.
Which is rather annoying. And he's so smart. He doesn't detonate any of the Banes on any of the Marauders or any of the units when he realizes that the fight is coming.
Yeah. DarkMenace's army is a little bit separated. Now he is taking some time to actually regroup his army. He is pulling back the rest of his infantry, baiting them back into the tank fire. This is actually looking okay for Frost.
Yeah, very good trade for Frost there.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty expensive loss. I mean, for DarkMenace, like I think he is looking to transition into ultras and stuff like that, so he is looking to trade out his army. I don't think he wanted to trade out his army like that though.
Yeah, that was not a good trade, but he has the bank to replace it. The issue is Frost can't really keep doing that.
No, definitely not. But also,
Even
DarkMenace did also get like some workers with that attack as well at the 3rd. I think a lot of the kills actually came from the tanks and friendly fire.
Yeah. And he just morphed in a bunch of Banes down here at the bottom. They're going to be rolling into the 3rd mineral line very shortly here. And he's already got them clicked in.
There's no wall. Yeah.
Oh no. If these connect on these... Oh, what a pull back by Frost. Look at it.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, these players are very high level. Well, he shoots down the rocks to prevent that angle from the Zerg for coming in, but at the same time, DarkMenace has a run by going towards the 4th.
Yeah, and that's a planetary's not built yet, and even if it was, yeah, there's just so many links that...
There's a lot of SCV deaths there. He's going to be able to surround a bunch of these, kill a bunch, and run away if he wants.
Ultras are on the production tab. Frost is starting to read DarkMenace. He knows that there's another run by in the other corner. He sent a few units to deal with it before they even morph the Banelings. Good
Smart
moves.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, found some Banelings here, but they're all going to crash on one Marauder, and yeah. Wow, Banes do no damage to Marauders. He's trying to get some damage down with some Liberator harass. But at the same time, he's got 9 Corruptors out. They're going to be able to clean this up if they want to.
Yeah. Frost almost done with his 3/3 upgrades. Yeah, transitioning pretty well into late game here, but I'm just worried for him because he's... Oh, wow, even catching another Baneling run by. Wow, okay.
Yeah, DarkMenace has all of these hatcheries going up on all of these different bases. Basically, if I have a hatchery there, you can't take a base there, is basically what DarkMenace is doing.
So, there's 6 Liberators in production right now, and also advanced ballistics on the Liberators. I think there is a world where Frost takes a great fight versus DarkMenace and does a lot of economic damage to him, kills a bunch of bases. I think there is a world where that happens.
But the issue is right now he's stuck at 177 supply, he's severely supply blocked, and he just doesn't have the bank.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna have to like. Okay, yeah. He kills a fresh base over there. It's a nice pickoff. It wasn't exactly mining.
All these Banes are rolling into his 3rd again.
DarkMenace pulls them back the moment he realizes that the worker pull happened. Oh, okay. No.
Oh, he was able to kill that.
Wow.
That was a lot of damage by 3 Banes.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think the rest of them also blew up as well. But yeah, like that was good. And there's another drop happening at the same time. Or it's a Liberator and... No, yeah, there's a drop and then a Liberator and a Marauder. Kills 2 bases, or denies 2 bases at the same time.
I'm not sure how much DarkMenace cares about those bases. I think it's more or less just, hey, if I have this stuff here, you can't.
No,
yeah.
He doesn't need them, but obviously he would prefer not to lose them.
Yeah, 100%.
Because he has 2 fresh bases currently. Like, the other one didn't die, and he's got like 2 of the middle bases right now that he could transfer workers towards. Looks like DarkMenace is
just trying to position around Frost and not get caught, but it looks like he's going to find this base up here in the top corner. And it is a planetary, but it does not matter at all.
Yeah, he catches the army out of position, goes for the base. A lot of Banelings here, but a number of them do explode on the siege tank, though.
Yeah,
there are a lot of
Ultras.
Ultras.
Frost can't make these trades, that's the only problem.
Yeah. Wait, where's the rest of the Liberators?
Oh, he got cleaned up by the Corruptors.
Okay. Thought there were way more.
And he's going to take out this base.
I think so, yeah.
Well, maybe? Yeah,
the infantry is going to have to get there a lot faster, and there needs to be a repair if he wants to save that.
Kill all of these liberators, and yeah,
Get
that's
the GG. It's
that
going
was a
to
much
ace.
closer game.
Okay, just to keep it fair for the players, let me just flip a coin to decide the server. Heads is NA, tails is EU. We get tails. Okay. Okay, wait, DarkMenace left the party. I think he assumed it was gonna be NA. I guess it doesn't matter too much. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Alright guys, we're gonna go to ace match and you know who it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna be playing DarkMenace against Frost again?
Yes, of course. Yeah. Because I think they're the only ones. Are they the only ones who are online? That is a good question.
Pretty much. And
Yeah.
you know, that's what we have to
Yeah.
go with, so.
Yep.
Sure, yeah. JMPZ, we just need you as well.
Sorry.
Okay, and this is production choice of map. So let me just pick something that we haven't played a lot of. I guess we could do Oxide.
Yeah, do it.
We could also do Blackrock. I don't think we played that at all today.
Yeah, that's another map. I won't say it's a good map, but I'll say it's another map.
Last game, guys, for all the marbles.
Yeah, this is it. This is gonna see if Special Tactics moves on or Angry Space Hares. Kind of excited for this, man. I always love ace matches, and if I'm not mistaken, someone tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the third week in a row where we get an ace match. So FSL, it's been super close this season.
Yeah. Alright, looks like we got a ready from DarkMenace. We just need the ready from Frost.
Alright.
We got the go-go. Alright, let's do it.
Credit to Frost, man. This is his 7th map playing for Angry Space Hares, so yeah, they definitely we've got a warrior in Frost playing this many maps in a row.
Yeah.
Definitely
You are watching.
Although I think it gets easier with every set, right? Like your first set, you're always just like the nerves are at maximum.
Yeah.
Frost is pretty warmed up at this point. Alright, in the bottom left, we have the pink Zerg player up 2 points in this series. Brought it to an ace match. He just needs one more to win it for the weekend. His name is
DarkMenace.
And he represents the team of
Special Tactics.
And in the upper right, we have the blue Terran trying to finish it off. His name is
Frost.
And he represents the team of
Angry Space Hares.
Alright. So, if you're Frost, do you try to go into a late macro game? Or do you try to do some sort of 2-base timing? Or yeah, you have to try, I guess, something a little different, but again, if you're comfortable with a style, it's really hard to just be like, oh, I'm just gonna cheese now. So I don't know if he has a build up his sleeve, like that, but it looks like he's going early double gas. So this definitely is something different. He's definitely going to be pulling something out.
Yeah, I wonder what it's gonna be. But I think like if he is going to play the macro style, like there has to be like a lot more defense, because like the reason why he was falling behind was the economic damage that was earlier on. Like your CCs need CCs, like planetaries right next to the orbitals, you know, like siege tanks and widow mines to deter like any counterattacks.
No,
and then
keep going.
and then when you do push, like there's usually like fortifications that you need forward as well. Yeah, I don't know, just like anywhere that like Terran attacks, like just needs to be like a good fortification.
Now, I was watching a high-level Terran, and they kind of said that double gas is falling out of favor, that it's better to just go one gas, and then, you know, if you want to get earlier gas, you can drop a second one, like, earlier on. But I'm not quite sure. It looks like he's getting the factory out a lot earlier this game, and then pulled a worker off each gas. So he's really only mining 2 gas at the moment, so essentially, he was only mining 1 extra SCV on gas. I don't know how much that's going to improve his timing on his factory, but he can definitely see that the CC is later, so DarkMenace, being the player he is, has to know this is a different build than the previous 2 games.
Yeah. But like materially, what is this going to be? Because it doesn't look like it's going to be a rush. There is a command center on the way. This just looks like a slightly optimized like more gas build or something like that.
Yeah. It does. Oh,
I mean,
wait,
by mining 1 on each gas geyser, you get to keep like 1 gas geyser around a little bit longer. Like I don't know, like what would be the main benefit other than that.
DarkMenace was able to just barely get that hatchery down. The Reaper tried to get there in time, but unfortunately he was patrolling between the 2 bases, and DarkMenace definitely prevented it. Oh, is he going to find this wraparound? No, Frost's paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me if Frost is like very close to GM with how he's playing. He's definitely Masters for sure. He's got to be like Masters 2, Masters 3.
Yeah, so I've played with both Chatomic and Frost against their Terrans. So Frost is a better Protoss player than he is as Terran, but he's choosing to play Terran in the FSL. Yeah, Frost I would probably say is like maybe like a 4200, 4300 EU Zerg, EU Terran.
Okay.
Yeah, Chatomic. I would favor Chatomic over him in terms of TVZ expertise.
Okay. So it looks like he forced out a bunch of lings there and then instantly pulled back. So hey, that's a win for Frost in my book, because at this point in most other games he was down a little bit more workers, and hey, he's not down as much in this game. But he does have that 3rd CC on the way.
A Cyclone on the way as well. This is a bit of a difference, right?
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what he intends on doing with that. It's not gonna be mech, right?
I don't know. It's a little weird, but he's definitely got a bigger attack coming. But at the same time, DarkMenace has like, he sees this coming out. He sees all the units with all these spotterlings everywhere, and he's got 29 lings on the production tab. He's got 18 more. He's got the Roachborn on the way. Already 4 queens here. I don't know if this is going to get the damage that Frost is hoping for.
I don't think so either.
I hope these lings are instantly getting a wraparound on everything. They're just coming from the back. The grenades pop them off, but at the same time, like, that did not do what it was. And look, there's a group of lings in the natural already.
Yeah, it wasn't even all the lings.
3 workers in the main that are just in the corner because he lifted the walls. And here comes the more lings. Oh no. This is not... And the walls are
yeah, no, with the wall not being up, I think this is going to be so much damage. I think we're about to see special tactics head into the next stage. Next stages of the tournament.
Yeah, because he's lost so many workers in his main mineral line, and yeah, that's
we get the GG.
And Valiant that looked like a practice there. He knows what to do in certain situations. There's a reason he's probably the top FSL player of all time.
Special tactics.
Yeah, welcome back, players. Welcome back. Well, that was a great series from both of you. Yeah, I mean, obviously credit to Frost for playing 3 series in a row, bringing it back for his team. But yeah, DarkMenace just there to put the stop on things at the last moment.
Yep.
Let's start with game 1. Yeah, game 1 was, refresh my memory, that was on Rainfall. Yeah, DarkMenace, you were just relentless with all the counter-attacking, and we were discussing, JMPZ and I, we were discussing, like, what would actually stop this? Like, so, like, when you play your ZVTs, like, what do you see Terran players do that actually, find a way to stabilize their positions without losing a lot of economy?
Well, actually, I haven't played much since, and the few games I did play against Terrans by rank, they just out-macroed me the entire time, so I was on the back foot, actually. So I actually have no clue.
Okay, so you're saying that you weren't able to do all those counterattacks because they just had so much more stuff, like, and constantly pressuring your attention and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Interesting, okay. Yeah, I mean, Terran definitely dictates the pace of the game in TVZ. Definitely Zerg is a little bit more defensive as they get to their desired drone count. But yeah, that's interesting to hear. And yeah, Frost, you were very quick on a lot of those worker pulls, but like I think by the time like you started noticing like this was DarkMenace's mode of operations, so you were a little bit like behind economically, and you kind of had to play catch up from there. What was going through your mind in game in this entire series? I think because that was just a non-stop process.
I think on my mind, my opponent just played better in 3 matches, but yeah, just in generally play better. I think I forgot the first match, but in the second one, yeah, the first one I lost my 2-1-1, my first medivac, and at this moment it's really hard to me to continue to push him. So yeah, he can just make any red buys every time in frame, and he play good to this at this situation. I think the second one it's like the same thing, but I think his macro still better, and my macro are really bad when it's TVZ standard. I think just in 8 drones, I don't know what I need to do, you know. So yep. And the third game, just I think for real at this last game it's really unlucky for me because I'm 2 gases, half full in, and my opponent has also. So yep, it's badly. But for the first one and the second one, I think just my opponent play really better than me. I think his macro is better at this moment.
Yeah, you had a great, like, you played great in almost every one of your game. I was really giving you guys credit because every single time something entered your mini-map, like his Baneling run-bys, you instantly moved your SCVs or your army. So you, like, credit to you guys, you were doing super well with like not allowing that stuff to happen. Just at certain points, just when there's like 3 run-bys at one time happen, and it's just really hard to manage. So very good games today for us. Thanks again for playing 7 maps for us.
It's not enough though, but yeah. But yeah. Thanks. My multitasking are good, but on macro only the parameters macro, my opponent are better. So yep.
So I do have a question on 2 actually. So DarkMenace, I think you were intending to all-in, but the all-in didn't hit like at the time I think it was scheduled for, and we also noticed that you were getting +1 carapace as well. Was there a reason for that? Because you made like a bunch of army, but you didn't end up sending it across the map.
Oh, game 2.
Yeah, lockdown.
Well, I decided to do roach and skip speed, not specifically for an all-in. I mean, the plan was to do a timing with some roaches, but EU, it's a lot harder to micro, so I decided to play with something other than wings. And I wanted to be more defensive because I was expecting an all-in and such.
Got it, okay.
When we saw the early layer, we thought you were going to do something, but yeah, when you just made the defensive, when you basically stayed defensive, we were just like, okay, maybe he canceled the all-in when the lair got scouted by the Reaper, but we weren't sure.
Yeah, I was looking for timing with the defense, but like he kind of just saw it all, so I was like, whatever.
Yeah. Like at first I think you were just gonna send it with the roaches, but then like I was like, okay, maybe he's waiting for +1 carapace, and then eventually the attack did come, and then this was where I think Frost's like tank line was actually like great. Frost had so many siege tanks that were just shelling away at all those roaches. Like it doesn't matter that those roaches have +1 carapace when the tanks are just doing that much bonus damage versus armor. I think Frost, you still didn't ended up taking like a little bit of economic damage, and I'm not sure, but I think a lot of it was just from the siege tanks that were on the high ground, because they were shelling away at like some lings that were on your SCVs as well, which I thought was a little bit unfortunate. But yeah.
On TV, I think on TVZ on the second map, for this example, when I scouting with my first Reaper, I continue to drone in gases. Okay, and my mind is like, I'm sure my opponent want to hold in me with roaches, and it's really hard, I think, on Terran to know when. Just like, if it's now, if it's 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, and on my mind it's like, okay, I continue to want to holding, but I don't know when he wanna come, you know. So he can come with a free roach instantly. He can come in the 10 roach 5 minutes later, or he can droning, and just it's really hard to me to know at this moment. I think on TVZ it's really hard to know when opponent want to hold in. And the second one, when Zerg I think continue to droning, it's like gases. It's he can hold in roaches, but he can play mutas after that. So on the mind of Terran, it's really hard to know everything. Yeah, I think. So, but my reaction is not good. It's not good, I think, because I put before. So, but I know my opponent wanna hold in me. So, yep. And my position of tank can be better. Yeah, I agree also.
Yeah, totally fair. But yeah, beautiful series. The win goes to Special Tactics for this weekend. Congratulations to Special Tactics. Next week they will be playing PsyOp Gaming in another elimination match to decide who will go into the grand finals against Pulled the Boys. So that should be a good one for sure. Yeah, see you guys then. Any other questions?
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Next
so
weekend.
GG at my opponent.
Yep.
Yeah, GG's.
Thanks again, everyone. Thanks again, Frost. Have a great day, everyone.
See you guys.
You. Thanks for holding.
It's about time.
We are taking it up a notch.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yep.
They got you. So
It's each team has 1 point. Oh my god! Oh,
10 workers still down.
Mine on the natural. I like the idea. That is a very saturated mineral line. Oh, but it hits the overlord. Oh.
Yes, I've been practicing with those for the last week.
He's got his medication on hand. Oh, but he gets surrounded.
Oh, and he question marks him.
Oh.
DM's his friend. I like it. It's always fun when you play your friend.
Very nice. Bruce does have enough to really take on this army. He just needs to blink on top of it. Finish off those cyclones.
Looks like he's mostly defensive looking. Oh, there we go. There we go.
There's
one.
Got in the way of this. Very nice storm. Kills it.
He's gonna be it. GG's. Oh,
Going straight for the workers. Huge economic damage. 24 workers going down.
Oh no, that's a bad storm. That he walked through all the Protoss units got stormed there. Very few of
Because they're going to be taking on the two-time world champion SirMalagant. He has come in with guns ablaze. That is currently 30 units. We have the GG.
Pull it up!
Minnesota Barcraft, FSL team, manages to get a GG.
A very good try overall.
These didn't work. You know? Oh, you're not.
To a 2-0 victory over SgtABC. GG's call.
7-10, multiply there. We have the GG. Alright, great.